Alright, let's make sure this looks good on stream. Everybody's there. It's a little off, but it works.
Yeah, that's cool. Sam, I have your stream on the little monitor.
The one on your computer?
The one in the computer.
Okay.
This is great.
Alright.
Taking a picture of this.
That works.
There we go. Yep. There we are, right there.
So what happens if I pulled this up? Does that get rid of... It does. Oh, man.
Man, that's why we can't have nice things.
Interesting. That's fine. I can do this, actually. Okay, so recap on the background story of this. The great city of El Turel, off to the east of Baldur's Gate, has suddenly vanished from the earth, from the 9 realms of Faerun. There's nothing left except a crater. The calamity that happened, you've gotten reports and heard whispers throughout the town and from the refugees that have been coming there for the last probably about a week and a half. And they've told horrifying details and stories of their once great star that protected them with this holy light from evil and armies and everything that allowed the city to prosper suddenly turned on them, becoming a bloodied void with a cacophony of hellish screams raining down upon the city before it suddenly absorbed the entirety of El Turel. In this calamity, the few that managed to escape, adventurers returning to their home, discovering it's no longer there, traders, all sorts of manner of people, not having anywhere to go, have fled to the west toward the city of Baldur's Gate in seek of refuge. So there's a refugee crisis happening currently. And because of this, the town's guard of Baldur's Gate, the Flaming Fist, have locked down entrances and exits to the city as they are concerned about the outsiders not having enough resources to keep the city population alive and in lines with the law of the upper echelon of rich people to the north of the city that are also gated off from the section of poorer people in the lower city. Your adventuring group met in the outer city about 2 weeks before all of this had happened. Traveling to Baldur's Gate for various reasons, you met in a tavern in the outer city and became friends through drunken shenanigans and whatnot. Now, a group of 4 of you, our cleric and paladin not knowing of this, a group of 4 of you got a lead on some treasure hidden in the river docks of Baldur's Gate. And once you go investigate, upon successfully stealing these black onyx statues with these topaz eyes, just absolutely infatuated with them, you guys managed to hide them away. But as careful as you were still tracked. And the pirates that had originally stolen them have found you. Now, the group of 4 of you, going back to where you had hid them, did not know you were being followed by these pirates that were demanding their treasure back. Upon going to investigate where they were, making sure they were safe, and returning them as to spare the lives of your adventuring party, you were ambushed by them shortly after discovering that your treasure was yet again stolen from you. Now these pirates ambushed you, and they have taken the 4 of you captive into their city. And this is where our adventure is going to begin. So, let's see. I gotta remember the names here. Bellatrix, Sparkles the Fairy, who is not here by the moment, Simba, and Renor. Your characters are beginning to wake up to the subtle movement of waves on a ship. The four of you feel an excruciating pain in your head of where you were knocked out by these people that ambushed you. You see little to nothing as you're met with the smell of kind of, musky bag of fruit smell as you are bound and have bags over your head to kind of disguise where you are. You can tell by the sense that you might be on a ship somewhere. Across town at the tavern that you guys are staying at are good boys here. Belvis and Bork are waking up and beginning their morning rituals, and have discovered that the other four of you have not returned in the last few days. So with that being said, what would you guys like to do?
So I'll start with some questions here just to clarify.
Sure.
So we're in outside Baldur's Gate city proper, correct?
You are inside Baldur's Gate. You managed, in the 2 weeks since you have been there, you have found a tavern to kind of post up rooms out for the night, but you are inside the city.
Okay, and the city's locked down, yes?
Yes.
So there's no exiting?
Yes.
Does that mean that the ports are opened or closed?
The ports are closed. All ships are bound to the docks.
Okay. That ends my questions.
Okay.
I'm thinking. It's not working very well.
Come on, brain, do the thing.
We're still in the dark, right?
Yes, you have bags over your head. Your arms are bound. Through the sounds of the water, the rocking of the ship, the ringing of the dinghies and the bells outside in the dock indicate kind of where you are. But as far as you can tell, you can barely see through kind of a burlap sack that's used to store fruit and veggies for people that are normally at sea on a ship.
Can we hear anybody talking on the ship?
Make a
Around us?
make a perception roll. Okay. Got a 22 there. Nice. So, what you can tell as you kind of start to focus and get your bearings of where you are, you can hear deckhands up top of you walking around. You can tell one's cleaning. Two of them don't seem to be moving, but they're talking with each other about the night they had before and how hungover they are, and that they just really don't want to be here as the sun starts rising and is aggravating their hangovers. So in total, there's about 5 that you can sense with that perception that are moving around in the ship above you.
Do me and Brock have an idea of where they've gone or what they've been doing since we've last seen them?
Yes. So, being your good aligned characters, you took no interest into what they were actually doing. However, your party members did give you an inclination that they were going to be out in the river bend somewhere.
Well, Brock, shall we head that way and see if we can find where they went to?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so we'll head to their last known location as far as we're aware.
Okay. As you travel out into the city, you're met with a plethora of people walking around about their day. All of them give off this very hearty sense of they've seen some shit. They've done some things they're not proud of. People, hustlers, street sellers, and vendors, all at the same time yelling at you, yelling at various people passing by to buy their wares and their food and everything. The odd sense that you get from the city is that your intrusive thoughts that normally you wouldn't have or darker desires that you've normally keep suppressed in a way seem to be a little bit harder to keep down in your brain than normal. Something about the city has brought everything along those lines back up. As you make your way down to kind of that area, you see a broken in door, some shattered bins and boxes and wood and windows in this tiny little alley way that seems hidden off from the beaten path, covered in shade even as the sun is giving off that very bright early morning sunshine.
And this is at the. Is the River Bend like a building or a name of a location?
It's kind of like a location here. Let me pull up this part. So more or less, you guys are like down in this area.
Are you showing it on Roll20 or on your stream?
I guess I need to move the players over. Here we go.
Okay.
So if you guys can see the map.
Yes.
Okay. So there's that lower city. There's where all of your character tokens are, just because I put them there. You two are about in this little roadway.
Okay, so so is that the name of the is the River Bend the name of the like district?
Yeah.
Or is it a specific? Okay, so it's like the district area.
Yeah, it's like this whole little district area where the docks are and
Okay.
everything that kind of stretch around here.
Okay. I'm gonna peek my head into this broken in building and just give a little look around.
Okay. Are you looking for anything in particular or just trying to see what you can see?
As I don't want to break and enter myself, I'm seeing if I can see anybody, any signs of distress or anything like that outside of the broken boxes that you've already stated.
Okay, so inside the actual building, there's nothing broken per se. You see an open and empty chest. Make a perception roll for me real quick. 16. You see in the dust and dirt on the ground that there was recent footsteps kind of happening, everything kind of bundled together, and what looks like somebody being thrown to the floor. Signs of a struggle, basically. And a little bit of blood.
Okay, do these lead in any particular direction to give us further notice on where we shall travel?
As you start to track that, you see them going, you see the trail of blood and like some silver hair that you recognize from Bellatrix, leading into the direction of the docks towards a boat.
Okay. Can we see people on the boat?
So you tell there's various people on the boat on multiple of the boats that are docked there, doing their various
things.
Yeah, doing pirate things of preparing the ship, cleaning the ship, making sure all the deckhand normal stuff of dumping mop water over into the sea, loading and unloading empty boxes full of food, and rations for them for whenever they are able to leave. But nothing particularly stands out as odd amongst any of these at the moment.
Any types of markings on the ship to give us a clue of what kind of people these are?
You recognize some as to be just general trading ships, and there is one off in the back that is particularly large but has no markings in particular. You do see various patchwork into the sides of it as if it was blasted by cannonballs at some point in its life.
No, so did this trail lead us to a specific ship or just in the general shipyard?
Into the general shipyard, as with the wind and the seagulls and everything happening, the trail kind of goes cold on the docks themselves.
Can I see if I can find a like a shipmaster? or a dock master.
Sure. Now, before we do that, does anybody of the 4 that are captured, do you guys want to do anything?
Probably would just like speak up, make sure my comrades are near me. You know, hello, is anybody there?
I'm right here. Yes, I am.
You hear me?
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, okay. Did you guys hear the people up above us? Just seems to be a
Yes,
few of
I
them.
do. My thing is I want to see if I could break out of these ropes. I think I can do it.
Okay, how do you want to
What do I
break
need
out
do
of
for
them?
that?
Do you want to try and do it sneakily, like a sleight
Oh
of
yeah,
hand?
very sneakily.
Okay, make a sleight of hand roll for me.
Where is that at?
It's going to be
There it
on
is.
your... Yeah.
And then I hit the red little thingy, right?
Yes. You got a 14, so... The ropes that were tied around you as you are a tabaxi and the pirates just kind of hurriedly tying you together were a little thrown off by your fur and where your actual arms and wrists actually started versus where your fur ends. So they are quite a bit looser than what they should have been. You easily slip out. You pull the bag off your head to reveal that you are
P-Tac.
in a ship.
Zoom out a little bit here. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with Crisco. All right, everyone, don't fear. I'm out. or
Well-
be terrified because
Well.
I totally did get us into this situation.
You think you could sneak over and untie my arms as well?
I believe I can. What do I need to do for that?
Oh, mine as well.
Did you-
Probably not the best idea to cast like firebolt. I was the only.
I guess I should just try and unbind everyone.
Yes.
Is that a thing? There we go.
Yes.
What do I need to do for that?
We're just gonna say you go for it. You have claws and they didn't take your weapon, so you easily cut through the ropes. You do notice that your fairy friend is just full on tied into a bag, as she's not very large, but she is still unconscious, as I guess this blow to her head was a little bit more intense.
All right, we'll just throw her in the bag. So put the bag in the bag, or we'll just tie her to someone's hip. Yeah, that works.
I'll hold on to her.
There we go.
Okay. You two are attached. Sorry, what would you like to do?
Let's see if we can find a way out.
I say we look for some treasure in here too while we're in here. You never know. They took some stuff. I want to get my stuff back. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
a good idea.
This. I'll go look for the stuff, and you guys look for a way out. And then we meet back here, and then just drink a pint at the Winchester.
Okay. So all of you are going to be searching around this area?
Yeah.
Very quietly.
Okay. Can you not
Are
move your
these-
characters? Oh boy.
Right here.
Well, you should be able to.
Those crates.
Yes.
Can
Oh
go
wait, I
over
can't
and
move
check
my
the
character
crates
again.
For
How do I
anything?
move my character?
I don't know why this didn't.
Yeah, it won't let me move
Okay.
it.
For future reference on that, if you make everybody character sheets and title their character sheets in Roll20 with their name, add the token to the character sheet and just drag it from there. It will never change.
Okay.
For future reference.
Yeah.
Later date and time.
Appreciate that. Okay. You should be able to move them now. There we go.
I can move.
This is a map. I'm gonna go check this out.
Yes.
Do those-
So
do those
you see a
scales
map
work?
of what you see is a map of the oceans and various islands that these people have discovered.
Is there anything in these crates that I'm searching through?
Make an investigation check.
It's gonna roll up the map.
20. Okay, you now have a pirate map. Make a note of that somewhere in case we need it. In those crates and everything, you just see various gunpowder, cannonballs, fruit, potatoes, food, nothing of value.
Okay. Question is, do we want to go on the right stairs or the left stairs?
They both go to the same place.
That makes zero sense. What?
They both go
Right
up.
stairs
Look,
is better.
there's only so many maps I could find, okay?
No, you're good. You're good.
It's a very weirdly designed ship. Okay, as you guys are investigating, back to our paladin and cleric over here. You said you were looking for a shipmaster?
Yeah, like a dock master or a ship master, somebody in charge of all the ships currently at yard.
Yes, so as you're looking around, you see somebody with a wooden peg leg, a very burly beard, long bushy beard that's all knotted and ratted, and there's like half of a starfish hanging out of one side of it. He's got an eye patch and a captain's hat, and you hear him shouting. It's like, "Oh, where's that ship? You can barely understand what he's saying as he's yelling, and you deduce that he must be the shipmaster.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to him. Well, good day, sir. Have you seen anything suspicious this morning?
Anything suspicious? Why? You trying to cause trouble in my dockyard?
No, I'm trying to prevent trouble in your dockyard. We have some friends who might have gone missing in this area. Was seeing if you saw anything, and I'm going to slip him. We'll call it 5 silver,
Okay.
and see where that gets me.
He looks at you and he looks down as you very casually slip him like these 5 silver into his hand. He's just kind of a little confused. He's like, that was less effort than I thought. So there's this weird ship off in the back here. We've been kind of paid to keep it a little quiet around here and keep the guards off of them. I don't know necessarily if anything's gone on there, but I would start there if I were you.
Thank you for your trouble, sir. You have a fantastic day. I'm gonna grab Brock and head over to that ship and give it a little bit of a look over.
And as you leave, he just picks up a crate and just throws it at a deckhand that wasn't doing their job, and it just breaks over him, and he kind of falls over like, well, what the hell? He's like, get back to work. Okay. And as
Okay,
you
so
go over to
over
the...
yeah.
Sorry. What were you
Oh,
going
no,
to say?
go. No, go.
I was going to say, as you head in the direction of that ship, you do start to recognize it as a little more beat up than average, and make a history check. Both you and Will can do this to try and help each other out.
That didn't help.
Together, you both kind of stand there and look at the ship and notice that it has a few more patch marks from cannonballs as before, and you see kind of up top over the railing about two deckhands that aren't moving. They're just standing there. They are separated a good ways, you can assume, by the stairs that lead to the lower deck of the ship.
So can we see how many people are on upper deck?
You only see those 2. The ship is very quiet compared to the rest of them.
What do these 2 look like?
As you look at them, you see them with headbands, no shirts on, a leather strap across their body that holds various things like food, possible gunpowder, knives, a sword on their hips. They look like your standard pirate. Your standard pirate deckhand.
Mm-hmm.
And we only see the 2, and there's a clear like stairway or bridge going up to the boat, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
They're trying not to be too different from everybody else that has the same thing. It's trying to blend in a little bit.
Well, Brock,
And
I'm not sneaking anywhere.
Neither am I.
So, these guys look kind of shady. I mean, we can just rush up there and take him, probably. Battle in the morning,
Ooh.
my kind of breakfast.
Ooh, I have an idea.
Yes, back on the back at the ranch.
Back at the
You
ranch.
guys on the you guys on the ship. What are you doing?
What? if we light off a cannon?
Is that what you want to do?
I don't know. Do we want to do that?
I
think it'd be
that,
fun.
That might be fun, but that might also be a very bad decision.
Are we trying to be sneaky or are we trying to make a distraction?
A possible distraction.
I say sneaky. I feel like the cannon might just.
Ooh.
Because they're gonna know that someone has set off the cannon. They're gonna come look, but we're down here with the cannon, so like, that doesn't
What?
really help us a
They're
whole
gonna know
lot.
exactly where to look.
Yeah.
So they have 2 sets of stairs. What if we throw the bag with the fairy out? They get like completely distracted by it, and we run up the stairs. I'm kidding. We're not gonna do that. I say we send someone.
And I'm
out
gonna
there.
hold the bag a little closer. Listen, maybe not throw the fairy.
So these are my people. I'll go talk to them real quick and see what we can do. Y'all go wherever you want to go.
I'm just gonna
Get
wander
out.
up the stairs and see if the door's locked, or is there a door?
There's no door.
There's no door. I'm just gonna wander up the stairs. and-
Which
I'll
one?
go up these back stairs over here.
Okay.
Just to. Or like peek my head up these back stairs just to see if I can see anything up on the main deck.
Okay, roll a stealth check.
Oh no.
Both of you roll a stealth check.
Oh no.
Woo!
I'll roll a stealth check. I don't give a shit. Where's that at?
It's the one that says
I not
stealth.
so sneakily go up the stairs.
I fell off the stairs.
Okay, so Bellatrix still being possibly still drunk from the night before, somehow manages to stumble a little more than you would picture for someone of her elegant stature to do up these stairs. Sully, you, with a little bit more grace, start to make up your stairs, but as you do, one of them just suddenly breaks.
Shit.
Oh, I still. Oh, I'm gonna follow them. Actually, I'm gonna do a stealth. Can I do one of those too?
Who you follow?
Stealth roll. I'm following them. I don't know who went where.
We went to different.
Oh, you went to
stairs.
different ones. Oh god,
Wandered
I
off.
paid attention.
Fantastic stairs plan. Cool. We're going.
Wait, who's what?
That's-
Who's who?
That's Sully. That's
Sully's the one
Renor.
next
That's
to
your elf with the fairy bag attached to her hip.
Okay, we're gonna go that way.
Okay, make a stealth check as well.
Great. The guy who wanted to throw the fairy.
The guy that wanted.
Imagine that. The giant cat person has managed to kind of sink into the shadows around this area and is not necessarily noticed by the guard that is standing at the top of the stairs as the other two of you are, and they reach down and pull you into the next area. I don't have player tokens on here. Oops.
We'll figure it out. We got this.
Okay, you're there.
They're so tiny.
Sorry. And you're here. Whew.
I'm very large.
Very large.
All right, and both of you get flung up onto the deck here.
I got 2 things. Number 1, can we see this from where we're currently located?
Yes, I was getting to that. So as you two start walking up the ramp to this ship, you see the 2 pirates that you were scouting out suddenly move, and you see the flicker of 2 of your party members flipped onto the deck.
And then number 2, as we're walking up these stairs, I'm going to give a glance from the left to the right. Are there guards alongside these ports
No,
in the
I'll
near
use-
vicinity?
The near vicinity?
Yeah, like, you know,
Around the rest of the ships, I got you. You don't see any official city guard, just specific ship, various trade people that are assigned to that ship, if that makes sense.
basically I'm kind of giving a glance around in the case that things get loud that
Yeah.
we're not going to get interrupted very quickly.
So based off of this movement, the people that were just standing guard on the various trade ships and civilian ships next to you, they kind of see the movement and just look up and start making their way to the railing of said ships, but they're not making any active advances to investigate what's happening. They don't seem interested in stuff that doesn't involve their property.
Okay.
Can I walk up and knock out one of the guards that has grabbed one of them
You can
and sneak up behind him and get him?
make another. How do I want to do this? You already rolled a high stealth check. Okay. Are you going to hit them with your hand and try and knock them out, or are you going to attack them with a weapon?
Well, I shouldn't have any weapons yet. I say I just knock him out
Okay.
for now.
Roll me. All right. Roll to hit with advantage. So you'll roll twice and take the higher roll.
Oh, what? What am I doing? You're using a lot of big words at me right now.
Roll a d20.
I do that at...
Are we in initiative?
Not yet.
Okay.
You're about to be, but not quite yet.
Well, while
Got
he's
it.
doing that, have they said anything while they grabbed us?
No, not at the moment. They're looking at you and they're just trying to figure out what to do with you. It's too early in the morning for them to really think well. All right, what did you roll?
Rolled a...
You rolled a
Is that not the right thing?
14. Yeah, okay, there we go. So you hit. Well, yeah, no, roll another one. Roll another d20
Oh.
because you're doing it with advantage. 16. So yeah, you hit him, and then somewhere on your character sheet there should say something called an unarmed strike. It would be in the box, the big box off to the right side of the screen. It would be about here.
Totally forgot I had a sneak attack. Okay. Unarmed strike. I see that. Now,
Well, you can roll your sneak attack damage because that is essentially what's happening.
all right. So I do the unarmed strike roll, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
24. All right. So you
And then
no,
it
wait,
says-
that was to hit. Now hit roll
That's to hit,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah. So you already hit him
Um,
earlier. Now roll damage on it. So if you go to roll 20, it says roll damage. Just hit click.
He critted on that one though.
He
so it
critted, though.
might add more damage.
But yeah,
where I don't know where I'm supposed to be at.
so in roll
There's a lot of
20,
shit on me.
It's okay,
D&D
it's okay.
Beyond should have an unarmed strike if you want to use that.
I did
Yeah.
use
that's what he
that
was
one.
using.
Under actions, it should.
You
be.
should just click on damage instead of hit.
It's just 3. There's no roll.
Yeah, and then sneak
Ah,
attack
there it
damage,
is.
I guess.
Okay. Yes.
Using a lot of big words.
Okay, I see. So on your D&D Beyond sheet here, actually, can you see this on my stream? Your character sheet?
No.
Oh, now it doesn't want to work that way. All right. Okay, on your character sheet where it has your attacks, you have your unarmed strike where you hit to roll and it says +4 and then there's a 3 next to it. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay. Scroll down
Okay.
and you see the sneak attack.
Yes.
Now click on the 1d6 button.
It does say with finessed or ranged weapon.
Ah.
The finesse or ranged weapon. Oh, okay, I see.
Not too worried about it then, I guess, right?
Okay, so you hit him for 3 damage. So you sneak up the stairs and you see this guy flip Renor onto the deck. And you see him about to say something, and as he does, you just backhand him up across the head. However, since you're a little disoriented from where you were, it didn't do as much as you thought, and he takes 3 damage. And let's see, Brock and Belvis, are you guys on the ship now?
I'm rushing the ship
Yeah,
as soon as I
yeah.
see
'Kay.
our people get thrown up the stairs.
All right. You guys add it on here.
That guy's big as fuck. Let's go.
Just that a little bit. All right, you two are on the ship, and then I gotta get P-Tag up here too. You're here behind this guy. All right, now everybody roll initiative.
Okay. So what happens if 2 characters roll the exact same initiative?
Um,
It
Do we have
goes off
Higher
decks, right?
decks.
yeah.
All right, IQ, what's your dex?
I'm a +1, sir.
I'm a +1 as well.
Um,
We rolled the exact same number.
if you want to go first, you can. Yeah, that's fine.
I was like, I don't care either way.
Yeah, I don't.
All right, what were your rolls?
Yeah, we could
Shut up,
just,
okay.
we both got the same. We both got a 15 +1. We could roll off. We could just roll a d20.
Do it.
I got an 11.
Okay.
Yeah. Here's making. Got a 15.
You go first.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's everybody, and then they're gonna roll. Oh goodness. All right, here we go. So this first guy, since he was surprise attacked, he's gonna maybe find. Oh god, moving the wrong stuff. Can't get the thing I want. Oh well. Just gonna move on. He's gonna go first, and he's going to attack P-Tac. He's gonna draw his sword, which you recognize as a scimitar. Oh boy.
Oh, oh no.
Gotta turn on hardware acceleration on my browser. I had that off for other things. Whew! Got a 16. P-Tac, what's your armor class?
Light.
It's gonna be a 14. So above your box where you're rolling for damage, there's a little shield looking thing with it says armor 14 in class. Yeah.
Yes, I see that.
Okay. So that's the number we roll against to see if somebody hits you. So he got a 16, which means he hits you and is going to take. As you came up and backhanded him across the face, knocking him forward a little bit, he turns on you with a little bit more agility than you would have expected, drawing his sword and slashing up through your armor as you take 4 points of damage. And then the other bandit over here is going to see these things happening. And he's going to move over to you to try and help as well.
Does Bellatrix get an attack of opportunity?
They're on the ground at the moment, so no. And what's your armor class? Oh, P-Tax. This one comes running over and getting a little stumbling afoot here over on the deck as the ship suddenly lurches from a wave. He manages to swing and miss. All right, and then Bellatrix, it's your turn.
Okay. So I'm still on the ground.
Yes. So both you and Sully will have to use half your movement to get up to attack, or to move anywhere on the ship.
Okay. I will stand up and I will move. I don't know. I'll actually stay exactly where I'm at. And
Do you still want to
use-
be prone, or do you want to stand up and just be in the same area?
I stood up, yeah.
Okay.
In the same area.
Okay.
And I will attack using my poison spray cantrip to this guy.
Okay.
What the fuck is it? Oh, that's damage. He just has to do a Constitution saving throw. Doesn't give me like a if it hits or not.
Yeah, I gotcha. You got a 10.
He failed then. He had to get a 14, so he'll take the poison damage.
How many poison damage?
Do you want me to re-roll the poison damage, or do you want me to just keep that?
You can re-roll it if you want, since it was a misroll in the beginning. 4.
I'll take it.
And this is on this guy, right?
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you stand up, kind of swaying from back and forth, your long, silver, almost moonlit hair cascades around your shoulders and everything, very elegant and whatnot. And your starry, your skin, almost starting to resemble the night sky, suddenly starts glowing as you shoot poison from your arm onto this guy as he takes the damage and it sprays all over his face. Right, and then it would be Brock's turn.
I'm gonna go over.
Isn't it me? I got a 16. I should have been after.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. Can I wedge myself in between these guys? Is that close enough?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go there, and I am going to pull out my long sword and slash at this guy closest to Bellatrix.
Alrighty. 21 hits. Was that a nat 20 or no?
No.
Okay, dirty 20. Still hits.
Dirty 20.
7 points.
Jeez. Man, y'all told this guy to just fuck right off. So as you come rushing in, your plate armor gleaming in the sunshine, you rip out your sword, and as you do so, you cut down at this guy and just What is your finishing blow? How do you want to do this?
Oh, basically kind of running up through. I'm just gonna score him from behind and drop him to the ground as I come up behind this other guy. Can I use a bonus action and do a improvised weapon with my shield and
Go for
hit
it.
this other guy in the back?
Go for it.
What do you want for a roll since it's improvised? You want just like a strength roll?
Yeah.
11, not as good.
Okay. So as you come charging up, it's very much like a scene of a bull charging at somebody and ramming them through with their horn as you just cut straight through this dude that has poison eating away at his face, and you just instantly put him out of his misery as he falls off your sword. And taking your shield off to the side, you go and you push forward, hitting the other guard, and he gets moved away from you a little bit, barely. Anything? Can I turn him now? No. As he gets knocked off over here. And all right, is that it for your turn?
That would be it.
Okay, and then Brock, it is your turn now.
Okay. Can I make it to this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go over to him and bonk him with the warhammer.
Okay.
15.
15 hits.
6 damage.
Amazing. So as you walk over, is there any particular way you want to do this? You don't kill him, but how do you want to approach him? Fiercely or just casually walk up and smack him?
Nah, just running over, little
Alright.
small ball of anger and aiming for the kneecaps.
So as you guys look and just amazed at how this paladin easily took down this bandit and knocked this other one out of the way, shortly behind him, you see this tiny dwarf of fury and rage with this electric blue eyes almost shooting out sparks as he comes charging forward and just smacks this dude with a hammer. And you hear his skull crack as he crashes down to the floor, bleeding out. Still alive, but bleeding out. Not really able to do much of anything else. Okay, and upon that conclusion of those two, you guys see 3 more people coming off from the back of the ship. One being led by somebody a little bit more hardy and decked out in pirate gear, and you recognize him as the first mate of the ship. And he shouts out, "What's going on here?" He's like, "My men! You killed my men!"
I'm gonna look him squarely in the face, point, and say, "You're next."
Jesus. Roll intimidation.
– 14.
Why did that? Okay. All right, he's going to, just as he sees the blood glistening off of your sword dripping onto his ship and the splatter from the warhammer kind of strewn across your shield and the front of your helm, he is a little terrified and pees a little bit and runs all the way back into his quarters here, and just you hear this door go almost shaking the ship as he closes and locks it as hard as possible. And then these two are just there and they're like, sir, you want us to deal with that?
No, that'd be unworthy of you to steal my kill from me.
All right, well, no, these deckhands were talking to their captain that just ran away from them.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
okay.
not you. Although they are standing in front of you absolutely terrified, but they have their little daggers out, like kind of shaking though. They'll fight, but they don't want to. What do you guys want to do to them? Where are we? Renor, it would technically be your turn currently. Sally. Am I saying your name right? Raynor or Renor?
Raynor?
Raynor. Okay. Got it. What would you like to do?
Okay, so there's still just the two guys, right?
Yes, he's dead. This one's bled out from the crack in his skull. This guy ran away, and these two are standing there very shakenly with their daggers out. They'll fight if they have to, but they clearly do not want to, as they were also just abandoned by their leader.
Well, I'm gonna stand up,
Okay,
check on the fairy.
you are stood.
Okay. I guess I'll just ask them, like, do you really want to fight us?
And they say, no, but don't come over here. We're unfortunately enslaved by our captain, so we have to fight or face their consequences if you go past us.
Can I see their captain?
No, he ran away. He's locked in his quarters back here.
Okay. Okay. Well, then I would not fight them, and I'll tell them I would rather just fight their captain if they promise to just let us go, let us be.
Like, you can leave, just don't come this way. Don't come near us.
Are we allowed to talk, or is it just we're going turn by turn? Okay. I'm gonna say we can either kill you and your captain, or we can kill your captain and you can leave.
As I start wiping the blood off my sword.
So you're proposing that they
Guys
leave?
have a sword at all?
They leave alive, or they die with their captain. Is basically what I'm saying.
Okay, they said.
And then okay.
What were you gonna say? Go for it.
I was gonna say, like, if we kill your captain, are you free? Because they were enslaved, right? Is that what
They're
that's
like,
what they
well,
said?
he's not our captain. He's just the guy in charge of the ship for today.
Oh.
Kill them all.
Yeah, it looks like you're screwed either way then.
They're like, you know what? We'll take our chances, and they just jump overboard. So they do not want to fight you, and you seem very hell-bent on getting to this guy. So, okay. There's that.
Okay.
What's your guys' next move?
I'm gonna head towards where the captain retreated.
Same.
Can I
Free to
go in
move?
stealth?
Yeah, you're free to move.
Can I go in all sneaky like?
Wait.
I don't.
Am I-
You can. I don't see the point of it, but you can
Sneak
if you
attack.
want.
I am kicking this fucking door open.
All right, I will follow them. I don't need to go stealth. It's fine.
Okay.
We all in place? I'm charging in.
I feel like we
So
can
if
charge
they're
into it.
if they're charging in, can I teleport in as soon as I see a spot in the room?
Sure. Can you not move your character? Did I not do that? No, I got it. Okay. Yeah, you guys gotta get through the door. It's locked and barred. As he hears you coming, running through this part of the ship to get to him, you hear the wood-on-wood movement of desks and furniture and thunk in front of the door as he's trying to bar it to keep you guys out.
Yeah.
Are there any windows that we can look through?
Did anyone
No.
check to see if it was a pull door and not a push door?
Okay, Brock.
Well, he said it was locked, but I'm trying to kick it down as well.
Yeah. So how strong are you, Brock?
I'm pretty strong.
Like in a number between, 1 and 20.
Like if we're doing athletics, it's like a 5.
Okay. I'm going to help him and give him advantage if I can.
Okay, go for it.
Can
All right,
I-
make
Oh, I didn't roll with advantage. So I'm just gonna roll twice.
yeah. 16. What did you want to do voting?
Nothing.
Oh, I was gonna say, can I help?
Yeah.
How do I
Before I kick it in, I'm gonna mention to the party we might want to ask this guy some questions about who sent him to kidnap you guys, because I don't know anything about this or why you guys were kidnapped or anything of the sorts.
I just want to kill him.
We'll see if his severed head can still talk.
Okay.
Maybe we should like talk to him
Okay.
a little bit, and then kill
All right,
him.
as you go to kick in the door, it starts splintering and everything under the. Are you kicking it in? Or are you bashing it in? Like how exactly are you trying to do this here?
I'm gonna try to kick it in. If that doesn't work, I'm taking out the warhammer and going at the seams of the door, trying to knock off the hinges.
All right, your stubby little dwarf leg slams into this door, just shattering a hole straight through it, but it does not knock the door off the hinges itself. It was a little too precision, too much force into a tiny spot on your body as you kick into it. This does, however, scoop back the desk that he did shove into the door. So there's a bit less resistance there.
Okay, very serious question. As I see his foot go through that door, can I see what's sturdier, the door or the walls?
The door is sturdier.
So if I attempted to go through like this wall here and just Leroy Jenkins my entire body through it, that looks more plausible than getting through this door at this point.
Yeah, if you can roll high enough for it.
I am doing. I'm taking some distance. I am running
You gotta
towards this
scream,
door.
"Oh
wall,
yeah!"
full force to go straight through it.
Okay.
What kind of roll do you want?
Fake. I'm torn between strength and dexterity. Roll strength with advantage because you are running at it.
That is a 22.
Is that a nat 20? No.
No,
19.
one shot,
Okay.
19.
All right. Yeah, you make it through as you come running and charging through this wall. The door is standing there with a hole in it, and you burst through this wooden wall that was made of almost seems like plywood to you at this point, as there's splinters and shards of it just shattering everywhere. The leader here turns and stares at you, just absolutely horrified. It's like just in disbelief that somebody would think of going through a wall instead of the very clear door that was right there.
Seemed easier this way.
His mouth is just hanging open. He's just like, what do the rest of you want to do?
I want to run through the IQ size hole of the wall.
Okay.
And I want to attack this guy unarmed, but I guess I have claws now. I can use. Forgot about them.
Do you not have like a sword
They
or
didn't
a dagger or anything?
take
They
your
stole my
weapons.
shit, and I don't
No.
have it back yet.
No, they didn't.
I thought you said they stole our shit in the beginning.
No, I said at the beginning they didn't take anything off of you as they're not very intelligent.
I heard that part wrong.
This-
So that's
Yeah,
my
okay.
bad. I fucked this all
I was
up.
wondering why you punched that guy instead of
Yeah.
just stabbing.
I didn't want to kill
It's
the guy
okay.
at first. I wanted to take him hostage.
It's okay.
Right.
Okay, now we're cooking with Crisco. And yeah,
All right, voting and Sally, is there anything you want to do in particular here?
I think I might just sit out here and listen to what's about to happen in there.
What? How do I use that?
Okay.
What's this feline agility thing?
Sally, is there anything you wanted to do?
Can I see him?
If you can either see him through the dwarf-shaped foot hole
As long
in the
as I
door
can
here,
see him.
or you can come over here and see him through the IQ-shaped hole in the wall.
Okay. Yeah. The shape in the wall. That would be great. Can I cast a spell on him?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Mind Sliver.
What does that do?
What does that do? He's gotta succeed What is it? Should tell me. Yeah, intelligence saving throw 13.
We're getting there. I need to restart Chrome after this encounter.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's going to close all of this too. Never mind. We'll just suffer. He fails miserably.
Okay. So he takes 4 psychic damage, and then his next saving throw, he has to subtract a d4 from it.
Ooh. Can I also cast a spell?
Sure.
I'm gonna cast Command Grovel,
Ooh.
and
Oh.
then if it's
I
successful, I'm
think
gonna
he's
try.
doing that of his own will.
Yeah.
Oh, he's already
Anyway.
groveling.
Yeah, he's already just horrified, shocked. He's intimidated by IQ beforehand, and now even more so. And
I
now
still
he's-
want to make him grovel, like full on face on the ground, and then I'm gonna
Yeah.
tie him up while it happens.
Now his eye is twitching from Sully's mind sliver attack onto him as he has a headache out of nowhere. Just like, what is happening? Why did I wake up this morning? It's like, I haven't even had my coffee yet.
So he's all tied up now.
Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Okay. He's detained.
So very sadly, I'm gonna start searching around in here because now I don't get to kill this guy.
Okay.
While they're searching, can I torture him?
Yeah.
So if I see him torturing, I'm probably gonna stop that.
Yeah, I would stop it too and be like, why don't we ask for
He is
information
lawfully detained.
first?
There's no need to torture.
Aw, where's the fun in that?
But if he doesn't give up any information,
Then we can put it up for discussion. Then we can talk about it. Maybe I step out of the room. Till then, we'll go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna start rummaging through, see if I can find any intel or any idea what they're doing here.
Okay. Make a investigation check. 5. You just see stuff. You're like, yep, this. You're just like tossing things around. Well, hold on. As of what you told me earlier. Yeah, you're just tossing stuff around, feeling around for anything that might be important, but you don't sense anything in particular that would be outside of like clothing or bedding or food for somebody of his stature. Yeah.
I'm gonna look around. Is this a ladder right here?
It's not supposed to be.
What is that? Okay. Gotcha.
Sorry, I picked a generic ship map to
Okay.
put together.
It just looked like a ladder, so I was.
It is a ladder. Just pretend it doesn't exist, though.
It doesn't go anywhere. It's just a ladder.
leaned up against the nothing.
It goes to a ceiling.
Exactly.
Is this a barrel right here in this corner?
Yeah.
Can I check into the barrel?
Sure. Roll investigation.
Investigation.
I'm gonna see he's like rummaging.
You
Ooh.
find 5 gold.
Cool, I take it.
What were you doing, Sally?
I was gonna look for stuff too because I saw him rummaging through things. So
Okay.
I want.
What are you trying to look in?
If there's like any sort of books or papers or things like that.
Yeah, you see me just doing an absolute horrible job. I'm kind of smashing things with my hands at this point.
A little
frustrated.
embarrassed that I'm associated with you.
Just a little upset.
Okay.
Investigate.
Yeah.
$21.
Okay, so as you're looking through, you find 5 gold and a very delicious looking mango.
Fantastic.
All right, and the rest of you?
I'm gonna go downstairs and search around, see if I can find anything.
While he does that, I'm gonna ask these three why we're even here. All I know is we've got missing people, and now I'm suddenly in a battle. Not upset because of the battle, but wanting to know now why I'm here.
Mistakes were
see what
made.
happened.
I don't even remember.
Will, as you look downstairs, you just notice cannons, cannonballs, gunpowder, some food in the massive stores, some spare clothing, but nothing really of value.
I'm gonna eat
underneath.
their food. I'm just gonna
All
chill
right.
down there eating like chicken wings.
Okay.
Do they have any alcohol?
You do find a keg of rum.
Okay, I'll start drinking the rum too.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at
The rest of
this-
you need to role
yeah.
play a little bit here on why you're there.
I've tried to think of things, and unfortunately, my brain's not working.
Um,
Can I lie as to why I'm here?
You
Yeah.
can.
Well,
Yes.
we were checking on our inventory, and you know, it looks like these shady pirates just came up and I don't know, they kidnapped us.
I mean,
Mhm. I don't even know why I'm here.
I don't think they like me because of my ears. They're just like, yo, he looks like good, like product. We can trade him around or something.
All of you make a deception check.
Hell yeah.
Except
Can
for
I roll
IQ.
Insight.
Yes.
12?
That's a nat 20 on insight.
Oh, you guys are not getting it by him.
He does not believe a word any of you are saying.
You see, what had happened was I don't even remember.
Got a little too drunk.
Yeah, what that guy said.
Will, make me a con saving throw.
Okay.
Wait, just for like memory purposes, we don't have the statues, right? They were
Nope.
missing?
Correct.
Okay.
Just before you guys were ambushed and knocked out, you saw that they were missing from
Okay.
your...
Yikes! I rolled a 6.
You are fucking hammered, sir.
Hell yeah, let's go. I'm glad I rolled a 6. Never mind.
Wait, we were drunk? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Or we just
We were drunk.
We got into a drinking game, and I don't know who won or who lost.
Be honest.
I think you were the losers in this case, from the looks of the situation.
You're not wrong there, okay? You're absolutely not. But
But I won in getting drunk.
we do have all this stuff now. So it's not a total loss.
and we probably had a good time and a good
And
reason.
we got a ship. We have a whole ship.
Still not hearing good excuses here, but we'll leave that for the moment.
As
gonna
this
turn-
is happening, you hear footsteps outside on the ramp as probably about 5 plate-clad guards of the Flaming Fist come up. And they start coming back towards where you guys, and they're like, "There you are! Captain Zodge is still waiting for you. Why have you not reported to him yet?"
Well, to see what happened.
Talking to us.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just
The only ones there. They're just completely ignoring this tied up dude in the corner. Like, whatever.
we were kidnapped.
So guards came in. What'd they say again? I couldn't quite hear that. I'm sorry.
They're staring at you and they're demanding. It's just like, why haven't you reported to Captain Zodge yet? He's been waiting all morning at the gate for you.
Other duties took place. Some people went missing. People are now found. Sorry for the delay. But this guy probably needs to go with you guys in cuffs. That'd probably be a good idea. Seems like a shady character. Might want to look into his dealings.
Just kind of nod at you. I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, anyway, regardless of that, report to the front gate. Zodge has urgent business for you.
Will do.
Can I come upstairs at this point with just carrying a gigantic barrel of rum?
Yeah.
As he comes,
You're
up the
swaying back
stairs-
and forth too, just big old smile on your face, but yeah.
As he's coming up the stairs, I'm gonna ask him what he found.
Okay.
I hold the barrel tighter. I say, I found nothing.
That's for the group, correct?
Sharing is caring.
When
What
I
would
say
you
the
get-
group, I mean those three are in trouble and in timeout. That's between me and you,
That's
right?
between me and you. That's right. The non-troublemakers of the group.
I mean, I don't think I need to drink any more alcohol, so I think we're okay with life for a minute.
All right.
After last night,
What?
man, let me tell you about it.
And knowing that Baldur's Gate is kind of shady, these people are trustworthy to actually arrest this guy.
No, not even a little.
Okay, I'm gonna take this guy with me.
Okay.
Their nod was unsatisfactory. He's coming with me. I'm gonna sling him over my shoulder and just start walking out.
They do nothing to stop you. They're like, all right, whatever. They're like,
So
we
we're gonna-
don't care as long as you report to Zod. Just do whatever. Do what you want with him. We don't kink shame here.
How do you spell that?
Zodge.
And captain of
The Flaming
Assuming I would
Fist.
know
He
this?
is their guard. Yeah.
Okay, we'll start heading that direction, I guess.
All right. Does anybody else want to do anything on the ship before you leave?
How high are the sails up?
They're not. They can't go anywhere, so they have the sails rolled up.
Okay. I was gonna say maybe we would just cut their sails so they can't sail the ship. I'll take a consensus with the party. Do you guys think that's a good idea? So they can't leave, or
I
Yeah, leave
volunteer to climb
anyway.
up.
I mean, since
Alright.
the ports are closed, there'd be really no reason to.
Yeah, but when they go to
well, they're
leave,
shady pirates though. They
they come and go as they
corruption's pretty rampant here. I imagine they could get out if they needed to.
True.
I'll climb up and cut them down.
Okay.
What do I do? Is that
Athletics.
He falls and dies. Everybody frames Brock.
Oh no!
Jeez.
Wow. You go to climb up this the mast, and as you get like maybe a few feet off the ground, you lose your
I'm the
grip.
world's worst fucking cat.
You suddenly lose your grip and fall back down to the deck.
Does he land on his legs though? You know, like a cat.
Not with that.
Clearly, I'm
roll.
not a good one, so obviously no.
You see an attempt for him to land on his feet, as cats try to do, but as he does that, he still manages to stumble and fall over.
So my character right now is just gonna be like, perhaps we just go to where we need to go instead.
Yeah, let me give it a try. Like my
He's
sure,
just
my
gonna start
drunk
walking off the
dwarven.
boat.
I'm going for it. It was the athletics check.
Yes,
I-
with disadvantage
as-
since you're drunk. though.
Disadvantage. Let's go.
As he goes to climb up, I'm grabbing the keg away from him. And
22.
Damn.
Let's go. I'm more athletic when I'm drunk.
As you set down the keg, you go and you just like leap onto the railing, onto a post, and then nimbly get up onto the mast where the sail is with very little effort. As you stand up there, you're swaying though because you're still drunk and everyone's just absolutely fascinated. And then IQ, you said you were taking the keg from him?
Yeah, like keeping it safe. Like,
Okay,
like,
you walk
this
over
is
and
not
just
a
kind of
smart idea. I'm gonna hold on to this for us.
you walk over to the keg and just kind of sit down, like lean up against it a little bit, as so nobody else comes near it. Okay, and so you cut up their sails, and they can't go anywhere. Does anybody else have anything they'd like to do?
Did you at least yell, "Hey, you guys," when you jumped on?
When I jump down, I'm gonna bow and say, "That's how it's done, kitty cat."
So you land in this big huff, and it's very loud, and you hear like the creaking of the kind of warped wood like bend under your weight. 'Cause you are a hefty dwarf, and yeah, you say that's P-Tech. Okay.
And
Off to Captain Zodge.
Get off it.
Onward, good
Let's go.
sir.
All right.
I'm the world's worst pirate. Let's be honest.
Okay, so you guys are basically here, and you're now gonna move to Captain Zodge. He's up at Basilisk. Oh, I guess I gotta move you onto the new map. There you go. Okay, Basilisk Gate is the area that you're going to. It is up here. So as you start collectively get off the ship and start making your way towards Captain Zodge and the gate, you see the city is very alive and well, as it's into mid-morning, early afternoon time frame, and is busy and bustling, and the music stopped. Oh well. The various scents of fish and food and fried food and chicken and barbecue and all of this is filling the air, but it's still not quite getting rid of the underlying smell of piss as people are cleaning, and then you have random piss buckets being thrown out people's doors. Some onto random citizens as they go by, and you just hear them start yelling, "Hey, walk in here! What are you doing? Now I gotta go shower." It's not like I've showered in a week, but I gotta go shower now. The chatter of everything happening around you. People seem on high tension, high alert, as some of them are scared. You see random pickpocketers happen throughout the city, just kind of out of your range. Some shady characters. Is there anything you want to do while you're all moving towards the place?
Well,
I'm already in enough trouble.
Yeah, and I'm carrying a captain pirate that
And
I'd like
you're-
to get off into somebody's hands.
Okay.
I feel like we could probably drop him off at the gate with the captain.
That's my assumption too, but we'll find out when we get there. I might hold on to this guy for the entire goddamn thing. We don't know.
I use him as a human shield.
Oh my god.
See how trustworthy this Zodge guy is, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
I
All
don't get
right.
to kill him. He's going into jail somewhere.
Did anybody ask this guy why he got sent after our party, or did we just
Nope.
ask the party and they lied to us?
I've still
Okay.
got him just in case. We can talk to him once we get there.
You can pull him off into an alley, or you can talk to him once you're up there by Captain.
I want to talk to him in an alley. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
I just want to ask him like why were you sent after our party and why did you kidnap my friends?
He just looks at you and he's like, "If I tell you, are you gonna let me go?"
I won't kill you. That's the biggest
Maybe.
promise. The biggest promise you need to worry about is how badly I want to kill you, how I have not done that yet.
Okay. As you're saying this, he gives off this random glance over at BTAC's character, and then quickly looks back to you guys and says, "We were just trying to find who took our treasure, and we were able to track your party. You did, these four clearly stole them. We were trying to get back our well-earned statues from them."
Hey, why are you looking at me? I didn't do nothing. Didn't do nothing.
He glances even more confused at you, and okay.
Can I try to read like the body language of the party and see if that's like a true statement or not?
Yeah, make a insight check.
Natural 20.
Okay,
Me
so
and him are gonna
you
get down to the bottom of it.
We're
clearly.
really good at insight checks apparently.
Oh, goody
All right.
two shoes.
Goody two shoes.
So yes, you believe, based off of the tense body language that happened as he said, that they stole statues from them. However, you don't believe that he earned those statues, as he said.
Right.
And you sense something between him and Simba. Simba is P-Tech's character. I'm gonna try and
Okay.
go by your guys' names.
Really easy for everybody's
Uh,
names.
Buddy, don't tell him shit. What?
I'm gonna ask Simba. I'm gonna say, Simba, do you two know each other?
Negative Ghost Rider.
Hmm.
Roll a deception check. 17. He's pretty convincing, so you think he still might know something, or will you think there's still something going on that Simba's not telling you about between them two, but you're unsure on if they actually know each other or not.
Okay. Does anybody else know about our party's alleged theft? Or is it just you?
Wait, me? What?
No, I'm talking to the guy, not you.
Oh.
He looks at you and he's like, "Well, it's the whole crew of that ship knows that they're missing. We were sent after the party to find them, and yeah,
So a higher up sent you then.
yeah,
Okay.
Who's your captain?
I can't say."
I want to.
I'm gonna start. I'm just gonna place the tip of my sword on his leg, not pushing in, but just letting him know that it's there and it's about to go through.
Okay, what'd you say, P-Tech?
I would like to intimidate him. Get him to tell us stuff.
As I see he's putting his sword to his leg, by the way, I said, well, I have finished my questions, and I start to leave the alley because I don't want to see what happens next.
Okay, so the two of you roll intimidation checks.
Christ.
Dirty 20.
Wow, and you got a nat 1.
Such a pretty little kitty. Such a pretty kitty.
he just pets you.
The world's worst pirate.
He just shakes his head at you. So intimidated by Belvius and not intimidated by Simba, he just looks at Simba. He's like, "Why are you doing this? You're the one that gave us the tip to go after them."
No, I didn't.
Well.
What? It didn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about there, big guy.
You're the one that left the trail.
What trail?
The trail to them.
How would I have left a trail? Let's be
Insight?
honest here.
Sure, roll an insight check.
Nope.
You very confused by the situation. You're not sure what exactly is going on.
Well, two wrongs don't make a right, and I'd still like the name of your captain. And then
He looks at you and goes, "It's him."
Bygones be bygones.
Oh,
What if?
betrayal!
Hold on. What if we just bring you along with, and we give you a little bit of it? Let's persuade him into tell. And if you tell us everything, we'll cut you in.
He already said it was
Got him.
you. I think
He
you're
already
pretty
said it
smart.
was you.
He's gonna come in with our group. I can't. I can't. I'm like.
I'm
I
not
can't
here
get out of
anymore,
this
so
mode.
I can't say anything. If anybody else wants to roleplay, now's your time.
I'm just gonna shake my head. I'm gonna cut his ties and just continue forward, very disappointed.
Why cut the ties when we could cut his throat?
He is absolutely horrified and runs away as he hears you say that.
Not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk towards Basilisk Gate, very disappointed.
And the world's worst pirate. Can't move.
Knew I should have burnt that ship down.
Mm-hmm.
We'll have
Onward.
plenty of time in the city to do it.
After that guy, follow him. We gotta keep up with him. I got no legs.
Well, that's up to the party, I guess. Okay, so I'm assuming everyone's going towards Basilisk Gate. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you approach the opening of the gate and you see that it is barred shut and locked, dozens of Flaming Fist soldiers are trying to control the angry mob of commoners eager to leave the city. Armed with only a vague description of Captain Zodge, you sort of know what he looks like and a name. There's a tall man with long black hair and a leathery eye patch in the middle of all this. There's a fight that he seems to be in the middle of. There's soldiers and commoners fighting around him, but he seems to be 1v5ing 5 of the commoners that are trying to leave. And as he flips them and beats a few of them a little unnecessarily, blood splattered across his armor, the fight dies down. And he stands up there and points his guards off into a direction to continue doing what they are doing. It just appears as another normal Tuesday in the City of Blood. You recognize this guy as Captain Zodge, by the way. If I said that.
So his little skirmish is over?
Yes. He did a very impressive display of 1v5ing some commoners and during that as well. So
I mean, were they armed?
They were hefty people that were trying to leave that decided to pick a fight with a soldier. They're not that stupid.
Unarmed, they made bad decisions.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed. Not impressed. So, I'm just going to sit there and wait for him to acknowledge me. He called me, or called us. So, yeah, I'll just hang out nearby. He
glances over at you, recognizing you, and gestures forward as he turns and starts walking away to a little less busy area so he can talk to you. Let's see. As this is happening, he says, "The refugee crisis has stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same as El Turel, which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently, as I'm sure you've heard. Our Grand Duke, Older Ravengard, was visiting El Turel on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed or disappearance. I don't think this was a coincidence at all. The Knights of El Turel call themselves the Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction. Hold on, I know how to speak words. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for El Turel's downfall. What a bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers. I wouldn't... Okay. We're arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need your help."
And you said these Hell Riders are a small group of the refugees, or the refugees as a general whole, for the most part?
The Hell Riders are the knights, the law enforcement of El Turel that have come to Baldur's Gate with the refugees. The few of them that were managed to escape were outside of the city at the time of its destruction.
So what's this problem that you need us to take care of?
Okay. He says, "Baldur's Gate. This city has been long plagued by the followers of the Dead Three. As you know, the Dead Three would be the gods Bane, Baal, and Merkel. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, you'll have licenses to kill these wretches on sight. Find their lair and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who's in your way, and don't worry about collateral damage. We'll take care of it. If you do what I say, I'll see that each one of you receive 200 gold pieces, in addition to my gratitude." As he says that, he puffs out his chest and puts his hand over it like it actually means something when it doesn't. "Which is worth considerably more than any material I could give you. A few blocks from here is the Elfsong Tavern. A spy named Tarina hangs out there, gathering rumors for the guild. She owes me a favor, so tell her you work for me. Ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Baldarin, be nice. Tarina has dangerous friends."
Okay. A few questions here. Can you give me the names of those 3 dead gods again?
Yep. It was Bane, Ball.
I was born in the darkness.
He is the darkness. And Merkel. So Ball is Bhaal and Merkel is Myrkul.
Do these names ring a bell for either me or Brock?
Make a religion check.
9.
Okay.
I got a nat 1, so
Woo! You're like, yeah, those are names. Brock, you even with a 9, you still recognize them as being a form of demon.
Okay.
You don't know which kind or where they placed in the hierarchy of demon culture, but you do recognize that from your religious studies.
and so the group that we're going after of the dead 3, that's like a cult.
Yes. They're followers of those 3 gods, yes.
And Tyrina, what's her position again?
She is at the Elf Song Tavern, not far from where you guys are now.
And he wants us to eliminate. It was do you say a group or?
Yes, he wants you to find the lair of the dead 3, the cults of the dead 3, and wipe out all of them, commit genocide on this cult.
And I know these cults, like it's a cult of demons, right? As my knowledge as a character.
You know that they are following the demons? Yes.
Okay. So I wouldn't feel bad just genociding a cult of demons.
They're not demons themselves, they're just humans that follow said demons.
Worship.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
demons.
Okay. Sally, if you make a religion check, you can find out. No, they're names. They're barely
I didn't
names.
study this at all.
This is not a religious group.
Not my expertise.
Not your forte.
All right.
And Tyrina was the barmaiden, like the tavern owner.
No, she hangs out at the tavern.
Okay.
She has dangerous friends, but she is not the tavern owner.
All right, let's head over there then.
Let's do it.
This sounds like the perfect job. We're totally gonna take it. Sounds like my kind of work. Make
Genocide
sure
is your kind of work.
destroying cults.
Okay.
You know, however, history will write the words later. That's not my part. That's not those aren't my worries.
Okay.
I hear cult. I hear kill. I'm super happy about it.
Fair enough.
So yeah, if everybody's good, I got all that jotted down. So I am headed off to the Elf Song Tavern.
Let's do this.
Oh, okay. And away you go. Let's see. So as you've traveled through the city, you've interrogated this person, you fought people that morning, you spoke with Captain Zaj. We're going to say time is now into the late afternoon, early evening as you show up to the tavern. This makes sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, jeez. That's not the button I wanted. Okay. I think I gotta assign everybody's character again. I'll have that fixed by next time. Let's see. Wheel.
Is there any way to get rid of all these icons at the bottom? Like the big faces and...
You can make them smaller.
okay. They're just like blocking like half of the bottom of the screen for no reason.
You can zoom out on the map, I believe.
Yeah, I zoomed out.
Okay.
I'm just...
Okay, I believe
Oh, you
everyone
can
can move
change
their
it.
characters.
Yeah, you can change it to name only under the settings, under audio, video, and then video display.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Mhm.
Good call. Okay.
I just had to go find it before I said it.
Like I've been looking for it. It was like I know it's in there. I don't know where it is though.
Right? I need to be right back, though. I'll be
Okay. We can take a quick break if everyone needs to. Or not.
I don't know. I just have to do admin
Okay,
Sure.
things.
I mean,
go.
I'll warm up. I'll grab a water or something.
Yeah.
We want to just take like a couple minute break.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Sounds
be
good to
back.
me. All right. Make sure I got the right things pulled up for this.
It'd be a pain. I'm gonna have my camera off for a bit.
That's fine. It's not a big deal. All right. As you guys approach the tavern, you see that it is pretty beat up, very popular tavern for Baldar's Gate, and it's a little bit larger than most of the ones around. It has 2 stories to it on the outside. The windows are just wooden shutters at this point. They gave up on repairing the windows from the amount of bar fights that do happen here, and them consistently breaking from them. So there's not much natural outside light that happens on the inside. As you walk in, the smell of food, the chatter of people, the playing of music from the bards in the back just overwhelms you. It does smell like a solid mix of ale, piss, and bar food all at the same time, if you can imagine. And you see tables are full. There's 2 people already passed out in one of the more private rooms. Yeah. What do?
What do?
Do.
Kind of want to just walk in and grab a table with a good vantage point to see everything going on.
Okay, the only tables that are open are the ones along the side of the map here. And this couch off in the back corner, as the rest of them are filled downstairs. And there's 2 seats at the bar itself.
As P-Tech looks for a table, I'm gonna go up to the guy behind the barkeep there.
Okay.
So number 1, I need something to drink. Number 2, I need something to eat. Number 3, would you happen to know a Tiriana? I'd like to have a private conversation with her.
He just kind of shakes his head. He's like, "That's a lot of things right off the bat, sir. All right, so first
Straight to the
up,
point.
drinks. Gotcha." He looks at the 2 human teenage boys that are next to him that are running around serving. the tables with food and drinks as well, and he looks at one of them and says, "Hold on there," and as he's doing that, he's pouring you a pint of ale, slides it over to you, and he's like, "All right, what do you want? Food?
Food.
Food.
Hungry.
Food." He just looks at the guy and says, "Food," and he runs off into the back.
Yeah, I don't care what it is either. We're in the same mind. I like this. We're on track. Now we go to Tiriana.
He's like, Tiriana. I was like, she's around here sometimes. Why exactly are you looking for her? Who's asking?
A friend told me that she might have some useful information for me, and I'm just hoping that she's willing to have a conversation.
His face is stern as he kind of stares you down. He's like, "That's what they all say. I don't want any messes in my bar here. Couldn't say if she's here yet or not."
Listen, buddy, we got sent by the captain. We need to know if she's here or not, all right?
He kind of laughs. He's like, "Captain, wish he could take me."
How much do I owe for the food and drink?
Let's see. We'll go about 7 bronze for that. It's not that much of a meal. This guy comes around and gives it to you. You look on your plate, and there's just like this thrown together hodgepodge of a potato, some rice, and a piece of meat that you think is beef.
You said how much?
About 7 bronze.
7 bronze.
The ale is very good, though. More justifying the price than the food.
I'm going to drop 3 silver pieces on the table. I'm going to go say, me and my friends are going to go find a table. You happen to see Tiriana, you just send her our way. And
he looks at you and squints a little bit and just kind of passes his hand over the silver and slides it towards him, like just kind of looking at it, make sure it's real.
And I'm going to turn to the group and go, where? So where are we sitting?
I guess we're sitting by the fire is what it looks like.
What about this little back room over here?
You can.
I like the back room. It's nice and private.
P-Tac,
here.
you just see the party will walk right by the couch into this back room. Do you want to go join them?
I'm just gonna hang out here. Be on the lookout.
Okay. Leroy.
So yeah, I'm gonna hang out, eat my food, drink my beer, and just wait and see if Tiriana shows up.
Okay. What is everybody else doing?
I say at the sight of the food, I'm just gonna pull that mango out of my bag from earlier.
Okay.
I'm just gonna eat that.
All right, you chow down. Does the rest of you want any ale, food, etc.? Because one person is ordered. Okay.
Did we finish our keg of rum?
Where are we allowed to bring the keg of rum in?
Yeah.
Make a stealth roll for me real quick. IQ.
Did I have it or did I give it back?
Last I know you were leaning up against it, so you had it. So you're carrying a pirate captain, a cake of rum, along with your weapons.
14.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, we'll say you snuck it in here, and so you now have a keg of rum in the back corner of the room.
Nice.
And just filling up our cups from now. I purchased my cup. I'm allowed to refill it as I choose.
Okay. All right, and the rest of you, are you getting drinks so you can have a cup, or how are we going about this?
I'm gonna go get a drink.
Yeah, I'll get a water and then finish the water for so I can put rum in it. And then I'm gonna get food.
All right. Do you actually order food, or do you just say food?
I just say food.
Okay, you get the same thing that IQ had, just a hot thrown together plate of some scooped out potato, rice, and some form of meat that you recognize as possibly chicken or turkey. You're not sure until you get into it.
I just look at them and go, protein, carbs. It's all that matters. Doesn't matter what it is or what category. Just as long as those are there, we're good.
This man's doubling up on starches like he's running out.
Had to come save your guys' asses. Hungry after that. Got to replenish. Get it going.
P-Sack, you're not in the room, so you can't really have a conversation with him.
No, I'm just gonna lay out on this couch for a little bit and rest up. I got
Okay.
recently slashed through the fucking chest.
Okay, you stretch out on the couch and just kind of chill there, but are you getting anything to eat or drink?
No.
Okay. All right, and then voting, do you order anything in particular, or do you just take the ale that they're giving out?
I just ask for the ale.
Okay. You receive said ale as the night kind of goes on. People keep coming in and out. They're playing various games. There's nothing crazy going on. P-Tack's walking up to a group of people. Just doing there.
Meandering now. Just meandering through the bar.
Okay.
Walking very slowly.
Okay, do you want to try and overhear any conversations or anything, or just?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Just kind of no. Hold on, there's a good spot. I'm gonna go into this one. Just like or lean against the wall here, and listen in on what the barkeep's talking to the people at the bar.
So as you make a perception roll for me. Wow. So you hear him plain as day talking to the commoners, and they are talking about the refugee crisis. Like, man, these refugees are going to come in here. They're going to ruin our economy. They're already not letting people out. Our trade's already suffering here. We're starting to run short on food in the back. I just had to give these random people like some leftover chicken from last week. I don't know if it's good. The table that is closest to you, you hear them talking about. It's like, man, what if what happened to L2L is gonna happen here? What if our city just fucking and disappears? Like over there, what are we gonna do? What's gonna happen to us? This is our government needs to do. Those rich assholes up in the better part of the city, they need to fucking do something about this here. It's about all you really notice.
I don't know what to do with that.
Okay.
I guess I'll just meander into the room now.
Sure.
Hello, everyone. Don't mind me.
Now, do we acknowledge the lying thief or do we just ignore him?
That is your call as a party.
I say we ask him some questions.
Hello.
Hi.
Made us rush out to get you through a mess that you caused yourself. Seems like you owe some explanations there, buddy.
It would be great if I knew what happened, but you see, I took a blow to the head. Things are fuzzy. I don't know. I don't really remember.
And then Raynar's just gonna interject and be like, "We had the situation under control. It was fine."
I don't even know what the situation was.
As long as you're okay with the situation being caused by him, that's between you guys. I got to spill blood, so I'm fine. I'm disappointed, but I'm making it through.
Can we tell if he's lying at all about not knowing what happened?
Yeah. Hold on. Out of character thing. P-Tech, do you remember what we
Nope.
came up with? Goddamn.
Nope. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's been a long 2 weeks.
Okay. I'm gonna type it out for you. I'm gonna go find it
Vaguely.
and
I
give it back to you.
vaguely
Okay.
remember. Vaguely. I think it's somewhere. I think I have it written down somewhere.
Yeah, you can roll insight to see if he's telling the truth or not. Is that a 19? He's not lying about things being hazy, but he is lying about not knowing what happened in this situation.
Hmm.
My God. I won't be able to find that anytime
Same.
soon. It's up there.
I'm just saying. I hope it was worth it. We got legitimate work now, so guess we just move forward.
And don't do it again.
Right. I won't do it again. Can I lie about that one too?
I'm
Ah.
Raynor could just be like, well, we can't do it again anyway. They're missing. You know.
Right. Right. Won't do it again. Cusco's poison. Poison to kill Cusco. Cusco's.
How much time has passed at this point since we entered the bar as we've been waiting for this chick to hopefully pop up?
We'll say it's been a few hours. It is night. The bar is busy. We're in the prime time of evening activities for everything.
Oh,
Bye, Fred.
Come back, Fred.
But
It was the Discord bot. He wasn't doing things. But he's going to now.
Okay.
Okay, so PTAC now having this information, I don't know how you want to roleplay the situation currently.
Trying to think of that one.
Text on his hood rat shit. I don't like
Yes.
it.
you said this is a 2-story, right? So those are stairs going up.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna get bored after sitting around for a few hours, and I'm gonna head upstairs and just give a peek around.
Okay.
can
Well,
I head toward this back room over here?
I didn't think we were done trying to interrogate PTAC. I had to type out his story so you remembered what it
yeah,
was.
Oh, yeah, I can hang out.
Sorry. We had a miscommunication there. All right, PTAC, do you want to roll? How do you want to roleplay into that with them?
I'm trying to think of a way. I'm not
I
have
really
a-
good at this.
A general question about that. So, like, the people that were with him and stole the statues with him and got kidnapped with him, do we know anything extra? Or, like,
No.
okay.
You know that
Back
you were
along.
given a lead to find this treasure in the river bends down there. And so you followed through, successfully stole the statues, you went to go retrieve them, and as you went to go retrieve them, they were gone, and as you realized they were gone, you were ambushed by the pirates, and that's where we started.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not. My brain's not working.
So
Right.
PTAC was
Somebody asked
the guy
Simba a
who-
question.
Sorry.
I said somebody asked Simba a question since
Oh,
you know he's lying. We had a high enough insight check to determine that he was lying about knowing what happened.
All right, I guess I'll start. So Simba,
Yes.
why would you send our party to steal something that you already own?
I didn't trust those guys. I really didn't. I don't like the look in the one guy's eyes. There was
Mm-hmm.
something off about it. All over the place. Plus, small hands. Didn't trust him. That's about it. He had
Okay, do you
small hands.
know where these objects are now?
No.
Is that a no?
You're muted? No. What are you saying?
No, I was just talking really high pitched. It probably didn't come out.
Oh,
No,
it
it did
didn't
not
pick
come
up.
through
No.
at all.
I thought you were just shrugging.
Yeah.
No?
Okay.
Possibly. I don't know.
Why would your own people kidnap you, though? Why wouldn't they just kidnap the other three?
Because they didn't know I was in charge of them.
Well, the one guy seemed pretty clear that you were in charge.
No. Wrong person.
Oh yeah, just a similar looking cat person.
Yeah, there's tons of us. I mean, have
Right,
you seen
right.
alley cats? They're everywhere.
Do we know how many other Tabaxi folk we've generally seen in town?
You've seen quite a few.
Mm,
Baldur's Gate is a hodgepodge of everything and everyone.
I mean, but they gotta have like different fur color and shit. I mean,
They do, but there's enough of them here that you've seen groups of ones that look orange like tabby cats, or white and black and gray and striped and black and just straight black and pure white and all of that. There's been such a large mix of them there as well.
what do these statues do? Was there a reason you wanted them, or are they just regular statues?
I like shiny objects, and they make me happy when I touch them.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will say this. We don't have to worry about them coming after those statues, I don't think. Considering you put a hammer through the one guy's skull.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
not
they
sure.
said they were sent by their leader though, and if their leader isn't you, then he's still out there.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely
So,
still out there. We need to find him.
right.
We need to find that guy.
Well, then we should be worried about it.
I say,
As this is going on, you hear the bar start to quiet down outside. And it's a bit unnatural for this time of night, as packed as the bar is, and this ethereal music starts playing, and you hear this song. I don't know if you guys have Fred Boat muted or not, but the song is what you hear.
I'm gonna wander out.
yeah, I'm gonna give just a little peek through the door to kind of eyeball it.
Okay. The entire bar is dead silent, and the bartender looks very surprised at what's happening, but you see no physical source of the music.
Is there anything that's obviously changed and caused this reaction?
No, it's just this music started playing out of nowhere. It's the only thing that's caused this reaction.
that's how you know the main character showed up.
It's the OP character music.
Who speaks Elvish in the party?
I do.
God
I
damn it,
think I
I
do.
do, of course.
I would hope that I do.
Yeah, I do.
The elf.
The cat does, surprisingly enough.
Okay, who is that? That was most of the party, right?
Yeah.
Everybody except for me, it sounds like.
Okay.
I do not.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm
We're
gonna
not in
assume
initiative
somebody.
right now, right?
Would you like me to deafen to make it easier?
No, it's fine. I'm gonna assume
Okay.
that the party is just gonna translate for you as you're like, what the fuck is happening?
I was gonna say I can use my mind link response on him so he can hear my thoughts. So if I'm
Sure.
understanding it, he can understand it.
Sure. So the lyrics of the song that are happening in Elvish is, "Oh, sing a song of Elturel, of water, woods, and hill. The sun dawns on her ruddy cliffs in fields green and still. This land of long abiding joy, home of the strong and the brave, renowned by all across the realms and never once a slave. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, when foes are at her door, her fields torn by cloven feet. From some infernal shore, arise the mighty hell-risers. Take up your swift, keen swords, and charge into the hellish fray, and scatter devil hordes. Oh, sing a song of Elturel, and when the night does fall, sleep safe beneath the companion's light, until dawn does call. We're bound by mortal covenant that only ends with death, and so we'll sing of Elturel until our final breath."
Do I know this song or no?
No.
Okay.
None
I'm
of you have
drunkenly
heard this
sing
song
along to
before.
myself.
Okay.
Is this
And
a
you said
window
there
right here?
doesn't seem to be a visible source inside the tavern.
Right. As the
I
song
wanna-
fades off, everybody starts chattering again, and you kind of hear a general theme of their, "That's different than normal."
Before it goes off, can I peek my head outside and see if I can still hear it?
Sure.
Okay, I'd like to peek my head. Just like literally walk outside and see if it's localized or if it's generally
Go
everywhere.
silent as you walk outside.
Okay, perfect. That's what I wanted to know. I'll go up to the barkeep again. I'll go, "Sorry, so rude of me. Did ask before. What's your name, good sir?"
This is, finally some respect out of your group. "My name's Alan." Is that his name? Yeah, my name's Alan.
"Nice to meet you, Alan.
And what was yours?
I am Belvius.
Hello,
You can call
Belvius.
me Bell for short if you'd like. Up to
Okay.
you. That a normal occurrence in these parts where that just starts happening?"
He leans against the counter and like puts his hand up and starts stroking his beard. He's like, "It is. We have an old elven woman ghost that kind of haunts this tavern. I have a deal with her that, we don't cause too much trouble. She can stay here. I won't try to get rid of her as long as she can occasionally sing a song of her lost loved one. However, we haven't heard that song before. I'm very surprised."
Well, that's interesting.
I was like, "Indeed."
Okay.
She die.
How did she die? It's a bit rude to ask a ghost. She's not technically quite dead yet. She's still, around for the nightly entertainment. But it's where the tavern gets the name, the Elf Song Tavern.
Fair
She
enough,
died
as it was.
of a lonely heart, essentially. Her confessing her love to the.
Maidenless.
Yep. Yes.
So we're still waiting for
Good description of that.
this lady, right?
During that song, however, as the bar downstairs was silent during it, you did hear muffled voices and footsteps and banging from upstairs.
Okay, so now
Go upstairs.
with that new information and everything, I'm going to continue with my action of taking a peek upstairs.
Okay, who's going with them? Are you going sneakily? What is...
I will follow
I am
behind.
not sneaking anywhere.
I will
Okay.
follow behind in stealth.
Unless anything is said, I'm not going with them.
I'll walk right next
'Kay.
to Velvius as he
'Kay.
walks up the stairs.
I'm there, but not there. Should I do a stealth roll?
Yeah. You slink into the shadows, very hidden. You're just a leaf on the wind. Sally, did you want to do anything in particular?
Raynor is writing down what she remembers of the words of the
Okay.
song.
Can we put that in like chat or something? So
Yes.
that I... It was long.
What?
Would I know anything about what was in the song?
No.
Okay.
You recognize the words El Turel as that is the city to the east that has been destroyed, and you recognize the Hell Riders as being their guard, and the companion was the holy light above the city that protected them from danger.
Okay.
That then turned void and destroyed the city. Okay, P-Tac has sunken in the shadows and makes not even a sound. You kind of forget he's even there, and the rest of you go up to here. You guys are not here. So it's the three of you walking upstairs. As you walk upstairs, you are met by a quieter room, but just as rowdy as everybody downstairs, as these two tables are filled with people playing a game, shout hanging at each other, drinking and being merry. And you recognize, and then you look around the room and you see many locked doors. There's one behind you as you walk up the stairs. There's one off to the right, and the rest of them. What do you guys want to do?
Do the people seem to have noticed me and Bellatrix going up there? Like, have we drawn attention?
No, they notice that you're there, but they don't see you as a threat or anything. Like, you haven't done anything. Like, it's still kind of an open public area.
Okay.
They just have most of the area.
Do you want to walk over and see what type of game they're playing?
I'm gonna very loudly present myself and go, "Good day, gentlemen. What are we playing?"
They'll kind of jump a little bit, and they're like, "Oh, hello. What are they playing?"
While they're doing that, can I pick the lock on this door to go into the room to the right here?
Sure.
I don't know. That looks like something important on the ground. I don't know. It looks cool. I
Sure.
wanna look at it.
Roll this. Sleight of hand for a lockpick? Yeah, sleight of hand. 13. You succeed in the door. After pulling out this lockpick, you just kind of jiggle it around, and you hear this as it unlocks, and the door creaks open, going.
Can't move.
Oh, not bad. There you go. I think the rest up
How
here.
is that? Curious.
I would have checked if I would have noticed this, but even with a nat 20, I would not have made it.
You're...
Alright, I didn't find anything in there. I'm leaving.
No. You're not done. I was looking to see what game they were playing for his.
Oh, sorry.
Well, where'd the game chart go? God damn it. So up there, they look at you and they're saying, "We're playing 3 Dragons Ante cards. If you want to join, it's like a D&D version of poker."
Mhm.
Oh, a water deep game. I love it. Yeah, I'll jump in a game. See what we can get going.
Oh, I don't know how to run that game. Anyway, as you do this, PTAC, you need to roll initiative.
It's a 7.
He got a 7.
Yeah. Very bad.
Doesn't sound like the game's gonna last long, anyways.
Looks like PTAC character is immediately off to a bad start.
Absolutely. It's my luck showing.
Here's your new character sheet.
Yeah.
At least then we will have a pirate who lies to the crew.
All right, as you walk into the room and start walking around, the rug that you are standing on suddenly folds up and wraps around you and starts constricting you. And you are bound as you fall to the ground.
Does this make a loud noise?
You hear a thump.
Perhaps.
Make a perception check. You and Bellatrix.
17.
You heard it.
You said
Perception.
Did
You also
anybody
heard
else- Did anybody else at the table seem to notice?
No.
Excuse me 1 second. I think I heard somebody calling my name. Give me just a second. I'll be back in. Here's my auntie in. I'll be right back.
Like, oh, yeah, all right. You two downstairs. What do you want to do?
I'm just hanging out waiting for this lady to get here we were supposed to talk to.
Okay. Raynor, is there anything you want to do?
I'm just still distracted on the song.
Okay. You're just sitting there rocking back and forth, trying to like sing it back to yourself, see if it means anything. Staring and focusing at the words. Trying to decipher something from it. Okay.
Yep.
So I peek my head in through the door. I want a very good description of exactly what I see.
What you see is a darkened bedroom. You kind of make a assuming that this is the tavern owner, this is Alan's room, but you see this rug that is come to life and wrapped around P-Tac as like it's this weird kind of cat under a blanket looking lump on the floor as P-Tac is struggling in there. Yep. As P-Tac is struggling to break free of this, and you see a chest that was against the wall that was at the it's locked in the front of the rug, basically.
I'm very hushedly gonna say, "What are you doing?"
Well, you see, what had happened was
I'm gonna close the door and walk away now.
I'll be
Sounds like
fine.
that sounds like a you problem.
Come get me later.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Oh god. As this happens, the rug is as P-Tac's trying to talk, this rug starts covering his face and is starting to suffocate him as well. So your words of like, well, I was
And I go back to the table and I take a seat.
Can I stab the rug?
You'll have to make a strength check because it is grappling you.
Oh,
6.
Oh no.
That's a fantastic
No,
roll.
you don't get anything. You're struggling to even find where like your dagger is as you feel it starting to constrict even tighter around you.
I love how I'm trying to use a dagger and I have claws.
You can try and use your claws too. You're just not getting there.
I try and use my claws. that a strength one too?
Hold on, it's the rug's turn. Settle down.
Oh, it's
My dice just takes 7 years to roll. Because I fucked up here.
That damn rug.
As the rug keeps tightening around you as it's starting to smother you, you take 8 points of damage.
Pretty sure I'm dead.
Yeah, is P-Tech still up? That's a lot.
That's a lot of damage.
That is a lot.
Did it crit on him?
No. It's just the damage it does, man.
Oh my god.
And he just got left in there by the paladin, so...
Decisions have
shouldn't
consequences.
Be lying.
Karma.
Is he knocked out?
I don't know. P-Tac, are you knocked out?
No. How do I change the hit points thing?
You click on it, and you can go plus and minus.
You type in the amount of points, and you hit damage.
I have 1 HP.
Okay?
Is that counting in the damage that you took previously?
No,
on
then
the
I'm
boat?
fucking down then. I forgot about that shit.
You got no water or food when you were downstairs, so there was no short rest. As you get knocked out and go limp, the rug senses that you are limp and just spreads back out onto the floor.
I
You
walk.
reap what you sow.
I walk over.
You're
to
not
Belgium
dead,
and
you're
ask him
incapacitated.
What he saw
I'm dead.
over in that room when he stepped away.
You did notice something happening in the room, so yeah, I'll allow it.
Yeah, what did you see over there, Belvius?
Oh, nothing of any concern.
Okay, I sit back on the couch.
Okay. Wow.
I love it.
So about this game of Three Dragon Ante, how's that gonna go?
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, so back downstairs. As they're struggling to explain the rules to you as they are drunken, I don't know what they are as a DM. I should have looked that up. My bad. As they're struggling to explain the rules to you downstairs, where did that go? Brock and Raynor, you see 8 motley humans saunter into the tavern. The leader of them is a brawny man with a cloudy right eye and a cruel sneer and a pirate's swagger. The others seem unsavory, rowdy bunch who act as if they own the place. As they walk in, they're like shoving people out, flipping over chairs, and just bumping and moving into tables as they walk, just generally making an overall scene. And not even getting all the way up to the bartender, the leader of them yells like, "We're looking for an old friend of ours!" As he sniffs the air, as if he's trying to smell this person's trail for whatever reason. Because humans can do that. They can't. He's just annoying. He's like, goes by the name of Tarina, or so I'm told. Loves to cheat at Baldar's Bones. The bartender looks at him very smug, very angrily for interrupting the peacefulness of his tavern, as it was a decent night without any fighting going on. And the overall tavern goes silent. He's like, I don't know where she would be. Brock and Raynor, do you want to do anything?
I mean, I will notice that they mentioned the name of the person we're looking for,
Okay.
but
Sorry, I was getting water. So he said he was looking for who?
Tarina, the person you're
Oh, the
looking
person
for
we're
as
waiting
well.
for.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frustrated that there is no answer, the leader of the group says, I'll get a tall glass of ale to anyone with information on Tarina's location. And at this, like, almost everybody in the bar instantly points upstairs.
Okay. I'm gonna wait for them to start going upstairs, and then I'm gonna like sneak my way up behind them. In the sense, like, I'm waiting for them to go up, and then I'm going up.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Gotcha. Roll a stealth check. Because they instantly start going up there as they're pointed in that direction.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
5.
What was that, Sally?
I don't remember who's anybody's characters' names, but when I see them come out the door, I'll probably go up the stairs behind them too.
Do you want to be sneaky about it?
Sure.
Okay. Roll a stealth check.
19.
Okay. So they don't notice you at all. As they walk up, they do notice you, Brock, behind them, but they don't seem to care.
Mm-hmm.
Or view you as a threat, and now everybody is
Those
going to
motherfuckers. They're gonna view me as a threat real soon.
They're very cocky assholes. And now everybody's your poor B-Tex character's just over there.
So when I look at, can I like make a perception check? Like, what do they look like? Like, do they have weapons? Like, how strong do they look? Do they have scars? Any of that kind of thing?
Yeah. So 1 second while I get them their little characters added on here. So we have the leader comes up there.
If you looking.
Definitely a big old looking pirate man. Or bandit man. It's one.
Well, I like that bald dude. He looks cool.
Three bald men.
3 bald,
Four
4
bald
bald
men.
men.
Oh.
Can we get a 5th?
It's a
Yeah.
pirate.
It's a 5 of them.
Yes. Let me make sure I did that right. 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's more.
6 bald men.
6 bald men.
The pirates of the no hair. That's what we're gonna call them.
It's 7 bald men.
men.
Yeah, and a
my
guy in a
God,
hat.
there's 7 of them.
7 of them and a guy in a hat. All right. So as they come up,
Brock can take them.
could be. They are dressed as bandits. They've got rugged clothing, torn and tattered from their crimes, but they walk with this fucking swagger like they own everywhere that they go into. They have not often been beaten in a fight based off of what you can tell from sheer number as opposed to skill. And as they come up here, they instantly go to attack Tarina.
Oh, okay.
Oh fuck yeah, let's fight.
Can we roll initiative or?
They're not interested in you at the moment.
Right.
They're going
I'm
straight for
very
her.
interested in them.
I'm interested
Yeah.
in them, is what I'm saying. So I'm gonna
That's
attack
fine.
them as soon as I see that happening.
Yeah, okay.
Same.
I've made friends here playing this 3-dragon ante, and I'm not gonna let this nearly ruin my day.
Okay, roll for... well, let me get them in position. So they come up here to try and fight said people.
So how far away is this guy from me, by the way?
Well,
Oh, never mind.
that's-
Every cube is 5 feet, or every square
Okay.
is 5 feet. So within movement purposes, everything should be within range for you guys. They kind of surround the tables. And this guy is just standing here because, he's a boss, not a leader. Okay. There.
Roll for initiative.
You gotta attack them first. They're not interested in you. So whoever wants to attack and attack who and blah, blah, blah.
Dirty 20.
Okay,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
gonna. Before we roll initiative, I'm just going to. No, I'm just gonna sit there and watch for a little bit.
Okay.
Who are you attacking?
Me?
This, yeah.
I'm gonna go for the first one closest towards me. So
Okay.
probably this guy.
Yeah.
And then next is gonna be the bigger guy.
I can't move my character, by the way.
God damn.
I don't know why.
Because I didn't set it to you. There you go. You should be able to now. You hit him with that dirty 20. Definitely.
Oh, that was
hit
an
him.
initiative roll.
Oh.
I thought we were rolling initiative.
No, they're not interested in you. They're interested in the other group and
Oh, then I
Tarina.
will roll. I will.
So
roll
you
to attack them.
you get an option to attack them first to get them interested in you.
Oh yeah, I definitely want to be interested.
Okay.
13 to hit.
Can I go over here and if this guy's, I want to basically get over here and cast Thunder Wave so I can hit as many of these guys as I can, but I'm gonna try and not hit these civilians, if possible.
Okay. What does Thunderwave say?
It's a 15-foot cube originating from you. So wherever, like if I have to be here or like here, I'm gonna try to hit at like these three if possible, but not hit these people.
Okay. Yeah, that should work.
Okay.
Okay, so first, Belvis, yes, you hit. Roll for damage.
That's 9 points of damage.
Okay. So as you see these people move in to start attacking the table and Tarina, you stand up and just instantly swing at this guy, doing 9 points of damage to him, catching him off guard as he stumbles back, just surprised that somebody would stand up to him that quickly. Yes, how does Thunderwave work?
Yeah, I'll put it. I'll read it to you. So a thunderous wave sweeps out from you. So they have to make a Constitution saving throw, 14 DC. On a failed, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, which I rolled 2 1s on because this game is dumb. And if they fail, they get pushed away 10 feet away from me. And on a successful save, they take half as much damage. So they take 1 damage instead of 2.
Okay. You said they had to roll a 14? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, they get knocked back 10 feet and take 2 damage instead of 1.
All right, so this guy, you were going for the main guy too, right?
Yes.
Okay, he gets knocked back and takes 2 points of thunder damage. This one also gets knocked back and takes 2 points of thunder damage. This one, having heard a storm or two, just turns and looks at you.
Okay, I'm gonna I'm gonna just say, give me your best, you bald fucks.
All right, so P-Tac is still unconscious in the other room. Belvis, Bellatrix, and Raynor, you hear this loud clap of thunder as it echoes through part of the room, startling everybody into silence. The bandits have now turned to look at y'all.
Okay.
Bellatrix, you're not really a threat. You're just on that couch, so they don't know what to do with you. IQ, did you say you were going to move towards the captain?
Yeah, after slashing that guy.
Okay, so we'll put you like there-ish. Does that work?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
And then Raynor is stealthed, isn't she?
Yes. They don't know you're there.
Right.
P-Tac's
So
just lying unconscious.
Since
Sorry,
they
I
don't-
just
They don't
realized that.
recognize me as a threat. Can I still attack out of initiative?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna use Thunderclap, but I'm
Okay.
gonna
I
target.
think. Hold on. I think Raynor was going to go first.
Oh, okay.
My question first is like, doing this, can we use an action bonus action? Or like, how does this work?
So you'll need to. So what you can do is you can either come out of stealth and then roll into initiative, or you can make an attack, just a regular, no bonus action attack, because
So
then
it's
it'll
my
put you into.
teleport, and my teleport has a damage associated with it.
Does it?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
My teleport, cause I'm summer right now, it would do, well, 3 fire damage to anyone within 5 feet of my choice.
Okay.
But people got knocked away, so I don't know.
But they're in position. So as you see it on the map is where they currently are. Don't know where you're trying to teleport to.
I can't move my person. I don't know.
Dang it. Hold on.
Here. I don't even know how to ping the map.
Okay, there you go.
Like here, I guess.
Okay. You're saying they take 3 points of fire damage?
Mm-hmm. But then I wouldn't be able to like actually use a spell either. Just the one.
Just
thing.
that one.
Okay.
Do I take that damage as well?
No.
You said it was people within your choosing, right?
Yeah. So unless you
Okay.
piss me off.
Okay.
Okay. And then Bellatrix, what did you want to do?
I'm going to move to over here, and then I'm gonna use poison spray on this guy. The Belvius are already attacked.
Okay. And how does that work again? They have to make a what kind of save?
Constitution. He has to roll for 14. At 14 or higher.
You got a 19.
Okay. He
So
does
is it
nothing
okay?
then.
So as you move into position and your skin starts to glow with the starry night sky, you spray the poison out at him, but it just goes over his clothes, and he turns and looks at you like, What the fuck did you just come on me?"
What the fuck?
And then Brock is the only one that's noticed that P-Tac is missing, or that Simba is missing. Okay, now everybody needs to roll initiative.
Can I keep my 20?
I was gonna say, can I keep my 15 I rolled earlier?
I got a 7.
I got a 3.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll let you keep your 20.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yay.
If I can find where you get there it is. What do you have before?
So when I thought we were rolling initiative,
Bellatrix rolled 15. That's what I was going for. Okay, we're good. I think we're good. And then Sally, roll initiative.
Ooh. Fantastic.
5. Okay. All right, then now I gotta put damage in for these guys. He's okay. This guy, even though you did spray on him, he's looking worse for wear, as the damage done to him by Belvis was pretty strong, and then taking more damage from Selly's teleport, or Raynor's teleport, and this burst of flame erupts as she appears in the middle of all of them. And then these ones near you turn towards wheel. These ones are going to go. Okay. And it is this guy's turn, and he's going to go after Bellatrix with his sword. Oh my god. Does 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. As he comes at you as bloodied and beaten and as worn down as he looks to be, he still manages to land a hit with his sword as you take 4 slashing damage.
Okay.
Just a real quick
He goes,
question. I don't think I'm gonna do anything here. Oh, it's that guy, the guy that got sprayed in the face.
Yeah.
So that's within 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my reaction,
Okay.
and actually, I gotta do some reading here. Give me just a second.
Sure.
Wait, do I
Uh,
get it one as well?
So yeah, that would provoke an attack of opportunity, wouldn't it?
Sure.
Okay.
For me too.
Yep. $13 hits.
5 points.
Oh.
Okay. And then Sally, what is your attack of opportunity? He's
Oh,
moving out of
nope.
your range too. 8? That does not hit.
I don't know how to use the pokey things.
As you see him run over to Bellatrix to cut down with his damage, as he cuts down at her, you just barely miss as he gets out of your range. Belvius, as he moves by you, your quick reactions and training, you smack the shit out of him and kill him. He's dead.
Okay. Yeah, because with my sentinel feat, it would make his movement speed 0, so he would not have been able to get to Bellatrix.
Yeah, Bellatrix doesn't take any damage.
Okay.
So you'll need to
Dead,
change that voting if you
Or
add it.
Yeah.
Look at me saving you a little bit there.
Thank you.
Are you stabbing him with a sword or are you smacking him with your shield?
That was with the sword for sure. Yeah, I'm slashing away.
Okay,
here.
so yeah, you cut back down on him, his head just slops off and rolls across the floor and he collapses. And then it is your actual turn, though.
Okay, so now that it's my turn, I'm gonna try to stab this bandit captain looking guy here. See if I can take down Big Bossy.
Okay,
13.
that does not hit. So as you swing up over to him, you just go across the armor that seems to be hidden under his robes.
And then I'm gonna bonus action with the shield and see if I can pop him in the face.
Okay.
And that would be a 19.
Yes.
On that one, I don't know if you just want me to count it as an unarmed strike or if you want me
Yes.
to roll something. Just unarmed?
Yep.
It's 4 damage straight up.
You break the fuck out of his nose as he takes 4 damage.
And that ends my turn.
All right, and then Bellatrix, it is your turn.
Okay. Just because I don't know, do like cure wounds and healing word, do they work on people that are like unconscious or anything like that?
I have
So, like,
to.
would it work on Pete?
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Wait, it's
Okay.
Bellatrix's turn?
Yes.
Okay. After
When do
watching
I
a
go?
guy.
Wait, I'm confused. I'm sorry.
We're in
Yeah, he rolled a-
initiative.
He rolled a 3.
We rolled a 3.
He rolled a 15 earlier, so you kept your 20 as initiative.
Yes.
He rolled an
Oh.
initiative at then too, which was a
okay.
15. I was keeping with that roll.
God, I missed that part. Sorry.
You're good.
Okay.
I thought I
Watching
said that.
a
I guess I
man's
didn't. Anyway.
Head cut off. I'm gonna go over to this corner to see this door cracked open, and I'm just gonna peek in and see P-Tac see Simba on the ground, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on him.
Sure.
Da, da, da. and heal him for 6 points of
So
health.
as you reach down and start glowing, your silver hair just starts glowing with this moonlight as you put your hands onto his back, and the light slowly travels through your body and spreads out across him as it heals him and brings him back to consciousness. And Pitak, you're back.
Yay.
All right, does that end your turn?
Then I'm done. Yes. And I
All
need
right.
to mark off
It
the
is
spell slot.
the bandit captain's turn, and as he debates between the massively armored paladin or the elf in front of him, he's going to swing at the elf.
I'm gonna use my sentinel feat once again, which if he attacks anybody within 5 feet of me, and it's not targeted at me, I get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Sorry, that's damage. 7. Damn.
Doesn't hit him, though. You swing at him again as you see him go for this, trying to get his sword, but he, sees you, stops his motion for a second, and then continues to swing down. And does an 18 hit, Sally?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then you're going to take 7 damage? That doesn't kill you, does it?
That doesn't
Guess you-
kill me.
Okay.
I'm alive.
I'm alive.
Okay.
I ain't feeling great, but I'm alive.
So he cuts down very heavily onto this elf as it slashes through, breaking open your armor and cutting through your skin.
Any regrets?
And then he's now going to turn and swing back at Belvius. Does a 16 hit?
No, it does not.
All right, he swings back at you and goes "Ping," as his sword bounces off your armor. And from his other hand, he pulls out a dagger and slices his own gut open, taking 3 points of slashing damage.
That's weird.
He rolled a 1.
Ah,
All right, and then from there, it's gonna be this guy's turn, who's staring at Will. And he's gonna come at you with his scimitar.
He's gonna miss.
He's gonna miss.
Does a 12 hit?
No.
All right. Will called it. He was right. He swings at you just kind of like, man, you thought thunder could scare me, and then just completely whiffs, misjudging how tall your dwarf is. And then it's your turn, Brock.
Okay. Well, in response, I'm going to say thunder will scare you, and I'm going to step up here, and I'm going to cast the same spell again.
Okay. What was that? A con save?
Yeah, con save 14.
He got a nat 20.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage, and the rest of these people have to do con saves, all 4 of these guys.
What are those guys? Okay.
If they fail, they take 8 damage and knock back 10 feet.
They
Save
all
and
take
half.
damage.
Nice.
What a blow. As you are trying to still scare this guy with thunder, even though it doesn't do anything, it seems to be fucking up the rest of the people as they get knocked back into the wall. And in combination of the thunder damage and being slammed into the wall, they all take 8 points of damage? Yeah, 8 points of damage. And they're on their knees and their ears are just bleeding and they have this massive headache and they're not looking well.
Thunder's a little scary now, huh?
It's like, not to me. Those guys clearly don't know what a storm is. All right, and then Sally, it's your turn.
Raynor is super pissed.
Okay.
We're gonna do. I have to make sure I'm not gonna hurt anybody else. Hold on. I'm gonna do a chaos bolt.
That sounds exciting. What's that do?
It's a 2d8 plus a d6 damage, and I roll for the kind of damage it is also. Or take. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if it
Do
hits.
they have to roll a saving throw or anything? Or does it just
No,
hit?
but it's a 13 on the dude, the guy.
To hit him?
Yeah.
Oh.
13. Yeah.
You're attacking the captain?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't hit. It bounces off his chest, and he stares at you. It's like, oh, I thought my first attack killed you.
Wait. I don't know if it's too late to use Tides of Chaos. I don't know.
What is it? What's it do?
Once per long rest, you gain advantage on one attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
Sure, we can use it. So roll your attack roll again.
One more time. Okay, one more time. Fuck. 14.
Still doesn't hit. You also have movement if you want to get out of his way.
Anyway.
So you get an attack of opportunity if she moves.
No.
He's engaged with me.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Also, his reaction is a parry. It's not attack of opportunity. So.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna move over that way. That way.
Okay.
I mean, just 1v4ing down here.
Yeah, pretty much. All right.
Seem to be doing just fine yourself. So.
It's all three of these guys' turn, though.
Fuck them. They're not gonna hit me.
So,
Guy, you got the easy job.
Not gonna hit me.
I'm just gonna continue putting it into the universe.
Yeah. All
If they do
right.
hit me, they're not gonna like the consequences.
Doesn't P-Tac still need to roll his initiative? Now that
I'm gonna have him go with you since you're next to each other.
Okay.
Does 21 hit?
Yeah, 21 hits. I'm gonna use 1 sec.
Channel divinity.
Yeah. Wrath of the Storm.
What's that do?
When a creature within 5 feet that you can see hits you in an attack, you can use your reaction to call the creature to make a dex saving throw of DC 14, or it takes 2d8 lightning damage or thunder damage on your choice.
Well, it rolled a nat 1.
Okay.
So
we'll do
how many?
2d8 thunder damage, so 7 damage.
He
Is there a special effect with that?
explodes into lightning. He's not alive for there to be an effect with it.
Which one was it?
Is this guy?
The top one?
Oh, this one.
Ah, dang it. I thought it was the guy who said he wasn't afraid of lightning.
Nope.
I want that guy dead.
So as this guy comes in to swing at you, you cast this storm, and this lightning bolt just out of nowhere crashes through the roof and just eviscerates him, and he so violently attacks him that there is nothing left of his body. Ash, clothes, everything is just gone. He's basically wiped from existence.
You gonna roll for damage because I think it's like a reaction, so his attack like goes off first or whatever.
Oh, you take 4 points of damage if
Okay,
he.
4.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Absolutely pissed that your armor was mad it got touched by something.
Yeah.
All right, now it's the next guy. Does 21 hit?
It does. I think I could use the same thing. Yeah, I can use it 4 times. So I'm gonna do Wrath of the Storm again.
Okay, it's a con save of 14, right?
Dex save of 14.
Dex save of 14. He got a 10, so he takes 13 points of damage. Same thing happens to him. Another bolt of lightning just drops down, and he is deleted.
Okay. How much
Although
damage do I take?
you take 3 points of damage.
All right.
And then this dude, just absolutely terrified of running at you with a sword, he's gonna try and be a little smarter and move out of the way and pull out his crossbow.
Do I get attack of opportunity or no?
Sure.
All right. 16,
Yeah, it hits.
11.
Yeah. It's your final blow.
We're going for the head split where I just come around with my right hand and just his head just splatters across the entire wall.
All right, as you see him move to pull out his crossbow, you just point at him. It's like, you're not getting away from me, motherfucker. And you just swing this massive battle hammer and you nail him into the wall so completely that his head is just gone into the other room and his body just slunks back down onto the floor as he is dead.
Smite them all.
It's basically what's happened. All right, and then it's this guy's turn over here. And he's looking at Belvius. Does an 18 hit?
That matches, so yes.
Okay, so he's going to run at you and draw his sword and come down with 2 points of damage.
Got it.
As his sword rings off of your armor a little bit, he did manage to slide up to a kind of vital point spot where like your neck is, so you can, have free range of motion. Gets a little nick in on you. All right, that's his turn, and so we're back at the top. That guy's dead, so Belvius, it's your go.
I'm gonna give a slight glance over my shoulder, and I'm gonna say, "You're fucking next," and I'm gonna smack this captain in the face again.
Okay.
I 24
That hits.
for 4 points of damage.
Are you hitting him with your shield or your long sword? Okay, your long sword.
That was the sword. Next
Okay.
is coming the shield again as a bonus action.
All right, swing around with your sword and try to nick him through the shoulder, but it's just barely a skin deep wound as he takes 4 points of damage.
And then a 14 on the shield.
That was to hit him?
Yes.
Does not hit him.
Okay.
He sees the shield coming, just puts his hand out and just like Heisman's you and just goes, "Pung." No, not that time.
And that is the end of my turn.
All right, and then now it would be Belichick's and P-Tech's turn.
All right. I'm gonna, after seeing P-Tech curled up in a ball on the floor and healing him, I'm gonna come back out of this room ready to fuck some shit up.
Okay.
And I'm gonna come right here at the top of the stairs, and I'm going to use Thunderclap.
Okay.
Needs to do a Constitution saving throw. 14 or higher.
You got a 9.
Alright, then he takes 3 thunder
Wait.
damage.
Nope. Wrong person. He got an 11. Takes 3 points of thunder damage, though. Okay.
Yeah. And
Got it.
so I and then I'm going to end my turn.
Okay. And then P-Tech, what would you like to do?
Really good question. We got 2 guys over here still, and the wrong guy. I'm gonna run out, and I wanna stab the captain with my daggers.
Okay.
But I want to use it as a sneak attack because he technically doesn't know I'm there.
That's true.
But I was wondering, how does the feline agility thing work? How would I use that? Because it says when you move on your turn, you double your speed.
So say he was across the room And normally you would only be able to get to like maybe here. If you double your speed, you can make it all the way over to him, and then you can do your attacks.
Okay. Wouldn't need to do that, but yeah. Alright, what do I do again for the for the daggers attack? How do I do that again?
You hit. There should be like a +4, +5 where it says hit DC next to
Yeah.
the weapon,
Okay.
and you
Now,
hit the big B.
I am curious. It says 2-weapon fighting since it's action and combat. Do I click both the daggers or do I just click one?
You would click both to see if they hit,
Okay.
and then you would roll damage for both as well. 7 doesn't hit. 21 hits. So then roll the damage on that one.
Fuck, do I do that again?
That's the 1d4 plus 3 next to it. Yep. Nice. So as you come out of the room, what does your stealth attack do? If you're doing a stealth attack, roll
It's already in there.
Yeah, I put it in.
Oh, okay, cool.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
so as you sneak out of the room and he doesn't notice you, you jump onto his back and stab one of your daggers into him as he takes the 13 points of damage. All right. Now it's the captain's turn. Let's see. He's currently engaged with Belvius. Does a 21 hit?
It does.
You take 9 points of damage as he looks at you. He's just very annoyed at how much damage you've done, and you're threatening other men, not taking him as seriously as he wants. And he swings out with his sword, cutting into your armor.
I fall to the ground.
With the blood spraying across his face, he smiles wildly, and his eyes get mad with rage, and he turns over onto P-Tac.
You said 9, right?
Yep.
Okay. Right at it.
Fall to the floor unconscious. He turns over to P-Tac and does a 13 hit.
13 has to be like my number or higher.
It has to be
right?
your number or higher, correct?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, and he slams his sword into the wall as you kind of duck out of the way. And then he's going to turn to Bellatrix as well with his dagger. And does a 15 hit.
Yes.
Okay. That's
How many
not
times
D4.
does this damn man had to get to attack?
He gets 3.
Fuck.
He flings his dagger at you and you take 1 point of damage.
Boom.
All right, and then Brock, it's this guy's turn. He's not scared of thunder.
Go. It's gotta be.
And oh no,
What, did he crit me?
he critted himself.
Oh, let's go. Easy money.
As he runs forward to attack you, he trips and stumbles, and as he comes down to swing, he takes off a good like fillet-looking piece of skin off of his own thigh. And
I'm gonna chuckle and I'm gonna say,
it's
"You
your
look a
turn.
little
So,
afraid
yeah.
there, little guy."
And it would now be your turn.
Okay. Did he drop his weapon at all, or did he just like cut apart
No.
himself?
He just cut a part of himself. He
Okay.
yeah. He can't move now though. He's
Okay. I'm gonna swing at him with my warhammer.
all right.
22 to hit.
Yeah, I got him.
7 damage.
Yeah, he's dead. As you see
As
him
I-
trip and fall and take off this piece of skin, you raise your hammer, and what are you going to say to him?
Say, you should have been scared, and then I split his head open.
And he is gone. Bloop.
Okay, and then with my movement, I'm gonna move here.
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
Okay. This guy. Let's see. You're down. And he's gonna go after Selly,
Oh.
and then he rolled a nat 1 and just kind of falls in as his leg falls into the floor. And he's gonna take 6 points of damage onto himself and just fall through the floor. Where the fuck did I go? And
You're right
dies
there,
by a
Kane.
splinter to the neck.
Oh, jeez.
What he gets for attacking her.
He killed
Yeah,
himself.
that's-
All right, and then it is your turn, Sally.
Okay, so technical question. Missed and failed spells, do they still consume slots?
Yeah.
Okay.
You still went to cast them, but they still missed.
Ooh, okay. So what does this one do? Sorry.
You're fine.
A flammable object. Oh, okay. I'm gonna cast Firebolts, but also to be able to get Tides of Chaos back again, should I need it, I can do a Wild Magic Surge while I cast Firebolt. Or after I cast Firebolt, rather.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had that. What? Do it.
Okay.
And also, after combat, I had plans. So I don't know
Yeah.
how long we're into it, but
Okay,
Well,
19.
yeah. Sorry. Oh, it is 6:30. Yeah, we can finish the combat and we'll be done.
gotcha.
Okay. You got a what?
19.
That hits.
Yeah. 7 damage.
Who are you attacking?
The dude, the guy, the main
The
one.
big one? The
big
main one.
Oh.
All right, so you look at the big guy that took down the paladin, or took down Belvius, and you gather up as much energy as you can. You shoot this, what was it, a witch bolt? Firebolt?
Firebolt. Mhm.
This bolt of fire just arcs out from your hand onto him as he takes 7 points of damage and just kind of screams as he's being burnt a bit here. And does that end your turn?
That would be the wild magic.
Roll the wild magic dice.
It's
you
a
have it?
D100, right?
Yeah.
Love wild magic.
Do you have a table that you're using?
Yeah, I can. Uh, 63. What was it? Sorry.
63 was the roll, but can you send me the table so I can see what you're doing?
Yep, but I cast Fog Cloud on myself.
So as this lands, you just hear this, and this fog just emits around you, and I'm guessing you're vision impaired now.
That's not very pretty. I'll put it in my Google Doc, though, if that works.
Yeah. All right, then that's your turn.
And that's everything.
Belvius is down.
Death saving throw.
No, we're just gonna say you're knocked out and not fighting for your life. It's only session 1. Take it a
Okay,
little easy.
While it's quote unquote my turn, can I inform P-Tech that he's got a rapier and it's not equipped, and that's why it's not popping up on his items to use?
Yeah.
So P-Tech, if you go to your inventory on your sheet, click the little box for rapier, you have a sword.
Also have a bow too.
Yeah, I'd equip both just so you have the
Yeah.
full list of things that you can do, but you have a sword that does a little bit more damage. So I figured I'd let you know.
All right, and it is Bellatrix's turn.
Okay. I'm going to. What should I do? I'm gonna cast Healing Word onto Belvius.
Okay.
Bring him back into the fight.
Okay.
We're gonna heal him for 5.
All right, you get 5 points of health back, Belvius.
I have it marked.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to move back over into this corner.
Okay, and then
And end my turn.
P-Tac, it is your turn.
We got the big guy and the little guy left, right?
Yep.
Am I able to throw a dagger and then stab someone with a rapier?
You can
Okay.
move to either one, as it's within your moving distance, but yes, you could also do that as well.
Okay.
Could throw and then stab.
I want to, I guess, throw a dagger. What is it? Throw a dagger at the little guy behind Belvius.
Okay.
And then
Roll to hit. That hit. Roll damage. Hey! So as you peek behind as Belvia stands up with restored health, you manage to fling a dagger just over his shoulder, whizzes by his ear, and it hits this guy straight in between the eyes as he just takes it and falls straight back and is dead. And now
Cool.
we're down to just the captain.
Oh wait, is it still me?
Yeah, you said you
Yes.
wanted to stab somebody with a
yeah.
rapier?
Yeah, I'm gonna stab him with the rapier.
Okay. The 12 does not hit. So as you pull out your rapier after surprised and excited by that, you a little too hastily go to attack this captain in front of you and just swing and a miss. And you cut off the hood that was blowing in the wind behind him. But he takes no damage. Do you want to move?
Yes.
Good answer.
I'll go over here.
Okay.
I'm going to corner.
All right. The bandit captain saw you move towards him, Will, and isn't aware that Belvius has stood up yet.
He also saw me kill like fucking 4 of his dudes. So.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
he's gonna attack you. And he's gonna swing and a miss on his first attack.
Do I
And
get
he's-
my reaction?
Oh yeah.
11
That-
doesn't hit.
No.
I'm still a little dazed. Still a little
Little
dazed.
dazed and confused from being knocked out. You swing and you miss at him completely, but still engaged with Brock. He's no, what is that? Does a 17 hit?
Nope.
He clangs his sword off of your armor. What is your armor class for that to not
So I have a
hit? What the
shield,
fuck?
so it's 18. It's
God
chainmail
damn.
plus shield.
Okay.
Same Z's.
All right, so now he gets an 18
Oh, he hits me.
with his dagger, though, so it's not nearly interesting.
And you know what I'm gonna do?
Yeah. He still gets 2 points of damage on you, though.
Nice. He takes 14 in return unless he makes this. He takes half. It's a DC 14 dex save.
Okay.
We'll make it thunder damage this time.
He
He
saves.
takes half on success.
Saves, taking 7 points of damage.
You said I took 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
No,
2.
2? Okay.
2. Yeah. Okay. And then who's after the bandit? I got lost in here. Brock, it is your actual turn.
All right. Let's see. What shall I do? I'm gonna cast. Let's do Toll the Dead. So you point at one creature you can see within range, and the sound of a dolorous bell fills the air around it for a moment. The target must succeed a Wisdom saving throw. Should be DC 14, or they take 1d8 necrotic damage. But if they are damaged, they take 1d12. So basically, if he gets hit, I'm gonna roll a d12.
He takes 7. His save was a 17.
Okay, yeah, he succeeds. So I do nothing.
Okay, so as you point to him, you see this ethereal kind of necrotic energy looking bell appear and just go boom as it fills the room with sound, but no effect seems to have happened. After Brock, Raynor, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay.
Yeah, don't be so excited about it.
Let's try Firebolt again.
Okay.
It went well. It went well.
It's 22 hits. This takes
Oh, I
9
hit it
points.
twice. Yeah. Okay, 9. But yeah, I hit it twice by accident.
This takes 9 points of damage, and now like half of his shirt has burned off, and his hat is gone, and part of his hair is now missing. He's missing like an eyebrow and a half from the firebolt that came out of you.
Okay, that's everything.
All right, and then Belvius, it is your turn. The newly restored paladin, back at it
Okay.
again.
So I'm gonna stand up.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna attack. Do I get advantage since I'm in a flanking position?
Yep.
Okay. 7's not gonna do it. And a 10's not gonna do it. Let's try the shield. That's a crit.
Oh!
So that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And I would like to. I'm gonna knock him prone. I want to knock him on his ass. I want to put him on the ground.
So swinging, your sword still dazed and confused. You miss, but you're in range enough for a shield bash. And as you smack into his back, he goes flying forward and face plants into this floor. Both of his shoulders are now dislocated, and he is knocked prone on his stomach, face down on the floor.
And that was 8 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing good now. All right, Bellatrix, it's your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna move right here,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna cast Poison Spray.
Okay.
Constitution DC 14.
You got a nat 20, so you just spray it on his back.
Okay.
Hey, yo. Pause.
And then, oh, come on. And then I'm just gonna end my turn.
All right, and P-Tac, It's your go.
All right. Guess I'm gonna use my rapier and just stab him again.
Okay. "17 hits.
Does that
Roll for
with
damage.
advantage?
Yeah.
Because he's prone.
Yeah. So roll a d20 again, or roll to hit again for a chance of a crit. All right, we're going with the 17. You hit regardless. Roll for damage. What is your finishing move, sir?
I don't know. Just that, like, just shove the rapier between his eyes. I don't know. I'll go with that.
Okay, so as you walk up to him, rapier in hand, you stick it into the base of his back and kind of drag it up, cutting down his spine, all the way up to his head, where you just slowly sink it in, killing him on the spot. And they are now all dead. The table of groups of people in Tarina just start applauding all of you and saying, "That was impressive. A little deaf from all the thunder, though, but that was impressive. You guys get drinks on us for the night." And we're going to call it there for the evening, as this went quite a bit longer than I thought it would.
Weren't we supposed to be an hour?
3 at the most, but we hit 3.5, so.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
That does
I'll
it
see you guys
for
next week.
Yeah, next week, same
Have a
time.
good one.
Thanks for joining.
Yay.
Oh,
That was fun.
that was fun.